Recap.
I have ooze in big letters across my page, which worries me slightly because I have no idea why I wrote ooze.
Makes sense
There's
to
all
me.
the ooze, all the stuff
Oh,
coming
the
out the
black
floor.
ooze. The got me.
Oh, it's everywhere.
It's all the oozy ooze.
Name your sex
Yep.
tape.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Oh, it's everywhere.
It's just going to be ooze.
Disgusting.
For the ooze.
1, 2, and 4. Anyway,
Ooze 2.
the oozening.
Ooze
The
up.
oozening.
Oh, God.
You're just going to know one like the ooze 3, ooze harder.
Oozesism.
Ooze.
Ooze harder.
Oozesism. Oh, no.
Ooze 4.
we
What's ooze 4? Ooze with a vengeance.
we went
Oh,
for a
God.
wander around the Isles of Thoughts, didn't we?
Oh, yeah, D&D, yeah.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Yes.
Yeah, that thing.
Right, yeah, ran around doing a thing.
We went in a few of the buildings, had a little look around.
Met some ghosts.
Predominantly heading towards the largest building, which we assumed was the university. There was ghoulies all over the place. Some black ichor got Larrick
Molasses.
a bit.
Molasses.
I'm scared that ooze is now a trademark with the film franchise, so I don't want to step on any
It's
toes,
ooze.
you know. So it's ooze.
No,
That's the
If
spin-off.
we were talking about that, we'd say ooze TM.
Okay, sure.
Oozedom.
I mean, you don't usually say TM
Oozedom.
within the brand name, but sure. Okay.
Oozed
Always.
Oozedom.
Officially, it used TM.
Please go visit Oozedom.com.
Like sputum, but ooze.
Panic convened with the Raven Queen.
Oh, she did.
Dickhead.
She did.
Oh, she did. Oh, stop it. Oh, no.
Oh no, what's happening?
Uh-oh.
Panic and Larrick had a falling out about Panic's convening with the Raven Queen.
Mm.
And then we did some big brain thinking by finding the hidden vault door, which Panic got,
And then-
which Larrick got.
I mean, did we
Very
do
freaked
big
out.
brain thinking?
I was going to say there wasn't really much big brain thinking.
No,
It
we
I'm
was
pretty sure I
more-
just shut. I'm pretty sure I just shoved my hand in an hole.
You also
Oh,
used a
that's
spell
cool.
to open up.
And then we used Dispel Magic to.
Yeah, and then
Use your
Blackberry
time
used
of
the spell
opening.
magic.
But
Yeah.
to open it, we used fucking knock 3 or 4
yes.
times.
Oh yeah.
The whole
Mhm.
puzzle that was there, we didn't even do.
But
Well, I
we
had to write
actually
it
used.
because if I didn't, then you, yeah.
But we
yeah,
used
that's
something that we've had for a long time, and that's a nice workaround.
I've
it
only got
worked.
5 more goes on that thing, so.
Let's hope we find another door that's got at least 3 challenges.
Oh no, it got broken.
Oh no, it got
What's
stolen in the
I've got-
What
night.
happened? I do not know.
Oh,
It's got 10 uses and then it's broken. So I'm going to be a bit more conservative.
it's all right. We'll go back to the pub and put it on charge.
And I'm trying to remember. I think it ended with the door opening and us going through.
It ended with the door
looking down the
opening.
corridor.
We haven't
It
gone
did.
quite in yet.
Curry.
Corridor.
Oh, corridor.
I thought you said corridor.
My brain couldn't get past curry. Yeah. Good.
Oh God! Right,
My
it's not Plowman's this session. It's going to be curry instead.
Curry.
Is it?
Do
Jesus.
you like a curry?
I do
We've
like
not
a
finished
curry.
with the Plowman yet.
We haven't finished with Plowman's curry.
Jen's moved on, so
I forgot that we went to a Yo Sushi the other week, and we were sat there watching everything go around on the conveyor belt. And Damien went, "You just imagine if it was Plowman's, though." And I was like, "Oh my god!"
brilliant.
Good reference.
Tiny little Plowmans.
On
I'm
different
not
colours.
allowed to laugh because if I start laughing, I'll just cough and it'll be a disaster.
You did promise to die quietly, so
I know.
do
So don't make me laugh.
do die quietly. So, just to recap
Brilliant.
what you saw.
Her matron, yeah.
Yeah, matron.
What you saw at the steps. So it revealed a stagnant set of stairs leading down to a stale cellar space. So much sibilant. Black water drips down the walls, yet somehow doesn't flood the basement. Carpets here are torn and moth-eaten, while the same creeping ivy has begun to intrude on the base.
It's really quiet in here. It's really quiet in here, guys.
Look at Sam Seer and look down the stairs and be like, "Well, do you want to go first?" No.
No, she's.
Oh shit!
She's dying.
Sashira is also dying.
Shit, she's dying.
Oh, she is dying.
Oh fuck!
Yeah.
We'll get back to that in a minute.
I'm gonna push her down the stairs.
Blackberry
She
can go
coughs.
first. Blackberry can go first.
Go on then, Blackberry, off you go.
Blackberry can see in the dark, so Blackberry's going to go first.
Yeah, I can't see in the dog. Oh no,
She's gonna
Cactus got
keep
the
an eye
other
out. And she's going to keep an eye out for traps as she goes.
Sorry, guys.
Are you
It's alright, you're not going first now.
I'm living. Okay.
But barely.
Blackberry's keeping an eye out for traps. What's your passive intelligence?
My
Have you got passive investigate from?
I've got passive investigation, which is 11.
Oh, okay. Can you roll me investigation then, please? Because that's not good enough.
That's fine. That was a 3.
Good. You think everything looks fine?
Cool. I'm going to keep going then. Quite happily. Everything's fine.
Good. Okay, so as you descend the stairs and get fully into the basement, there are 5 doors. All of them appear to lie open that you can see.
Are you alive?
Who?
Shit, she's fucking dead. I reckon we go home.
We should just follow.
Yeah, Blackberry's going to poke her head through the first door and have a look and see what's there.
Okay, the first door on your left.
Yeah.
It lies dusty and empty.
Boring.
No furniture, no decoration, just rubble.
Cool. Okay. I'm going to keep going then. And I'm going to shout back with you. It's like, you guys coming or what?
I just said, are you alive? And you didn't answer. I thought you were dead. Jen, I can't see.
Oh, for the love of God.
Can't see
I'm just gonna look
indoors.
through the next door.
I can't see
Oh,
indoors.
I haven't given you vision. That's why. That's interesting, isn't it? Do you say you've got night vision at the minute?
Yeah, 120 feet.
Also, Jen, the
Oh,
music.
Lord. Oh, yeah. Not very good today. Sorry.
I tried to be subtle
Hang
and
on a
message you,
minute.
but you
No,
ignore
it's-
me every single time.
I did ignore you yesterday.
Yeah, I know.
Actually, I didn't even quickly do. Oh, look, there you are. You've messaged me.
No, Jen, oh yeah. Glad I could help.
Can you see now, Damien? I've given you vision.
You can see.
You can see.
It's helpful, that. Yeah.
That's very good of me, isn't it? Excellent.
Very kind.
Door number 2.
Door number 2.
Door number 2!
It's a lot of nothing.
It contains 1 item in this room.
Cool.
There, lying on the floor, is a staff. Unlike the rest of the vault, the staff looks remarkably intact, not affected by age.
May I examine the staff?
You may examine the staff. How are you examining? You just picking it up and have a little go? You're running your hands, having a look to see if it's magical. What are you doing? I can't hear you. Why can't I hear you?
Because I wasn't saying what.
Oh,
I was
you were just
thinking out
goldfishing.
loud.
Good.
I was
Okay.
goldfishing. I'm going to carefully pick up the staff and examine it.
What? Oh, shit. Right.
But how are you examining it? With your
With-
fingies?
with
With your
the
brain?
eyes.
With your eyeballs?
With your tongue.
With my eyeballs.
With your eyeballs! Alright then, give me a
Eyeballs.
perception.
Details.
Lovely.
Give me a little perception.
A perception. Well, that was a 19 plus 9, so that'll be a 28.
Lovely. It's a lovely wooden staff.
It's a lovely wooden
You
staff.
can perceive that it is a lovely wooden staff.
I reckon she's found a nice wooden staff.
I am going to take the nice wooden staff
Okay.
and put it in my bag of holding.
Look, I never thought I'd be the person to say this, but do you not find it a bit weird that there's all these empty rooms and then there's just a perfect staff?
I do find it very
No.
weird, but I'm still also taking the nice staff. I don't get
Roll me an Arcana check, Lils,
Cool.
because otherwise this pains me.
That has vanished into the ether of somewhere, and I don't know where. That'll be a 14.
Okay, you as a druid recognise that this staff could be used as a spellcasting focus, but otherwise, it's a very nice staff.
I shall have
do
a
that.
very nice staff of spellcasting focus.
That.
Do you want me to just check it over?
When we leave, I'm going to bung it in the bag.
All right.
It can just go in the bag. I'm going to put the staff in the bag.
Sorry, Larrick, where are you from now? Alright.
Hurry.
All right then.
All right.
Alright.
He's lost his accent because he's had a falling out of
Harkening back
panic.
to the
I'm gonna
motherland.
go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go have a look at this room,
I'm gonna have a look in that room. Alright then.
in the big one.
In that big one, you have a look around. There's broken lab equipment.
Right.
And what you can see is a box of alchemical supplies. Some of them look like they could be viable, but a lot of the bottles are broken in there. The labels, many of them are faded, peeling, dusty.
Can I read any of the labels?
No.
There's no. Are there any? But how many bottles look like they're full?
I would say so. There's 12 bottles in there, and maybe 4 of them could be viable. But this was clearly old to begin with.
I'll take anything that looks like it's full and sealed.
Okay, can you give me a sleight of hand check, please?
What? I'm not nicking it. I'm just taking it.
Yeah, no, can you give me a sleight of hand
I'm
check,
not
please?
nicking it, I just want it.
I just want
I'm
it.
not nicking it. I'm just taking it.
That's not
Same
shop's work,
difference.
isn't it? I haven't got any dice.
Oh, you haven't even got your dice out.
I just went shit. I need some dice.
Alright, what's everyone else doing while this one fanny's about?
Hang on, I'm rolling.
I'm trying to remember whether I actually lit a torch last session. I think I did.
You attempted to light a torch?
Yeah, you tried to.
I
It
attempted,
kept going out.
but I was unsuccessful. And then I found out, didn't I? Yeah, that was right.
Yeah.
Well, I can't see fuck all, so.
I'll go.
Didn't someone cast? I'm pretty sure someone cast light on you.
No, I
Did
gave him
someone
my
cast-
sword.
You did
Your
give
sword.
My
Yes.
moon,
Alright.
my moon
It's
sword.
because we've
which case-
moved maps, that's why. You're
that's all right.
emitting... What are you doing? Was it bright light for 5 and low light for 5?
No, it's 2020, isn't it? So it's just.
And 2020?
It's 2025, you fool.
Fuck up.
Well,
Hey.
for the
2025?
thing, it's 15-foot radius of dim light and additional 15 foot. 15 foot of light,
Like a s-
then dim light for an additional 15 foot.
Oh, God, this is
For
so
moon
2020
thing.
brain.
So just 20
Good.
foot will do.
How's
Oh,
that?
much better. Oh, lovely.
Lovely.
Now I
That's
can do
great, that.
stuff.
Great.
DM, I've gone into this room here.
Okay,
I'm gonna-
Damien,
I'm
are
gonna
you
go
ready
with
to
panic.
roll?
I'm going to go with panic.
I rolled ages ago.
You rolled ages ago. What did you get? We're talking
An
about
18.
light. 18? Beautiful. Good. Yeah, so you reach your hand in, and as you pull the bottles out, you can see that the ones that have cracked have broken, and there's like residue in the bottom of the box, which has created a bit of a hazard you to be sticking your little fingers in. But you do manage to pull out all 4 bottles, each of which have got an old paper label attached, but in varying states of decay.
I'm gonna pop it in for now, then I'll go in. Is there anything else? So I'm gonna have a look around the room to see if there's anything else. before
It's
I
just
leave.
mostly broken lab equipment. You can see that these were made from very fine glass and from well-refined metals, but obviously they fall, sever, and they've smashed on the floor.
I got half of that.
Yep.
Oh. But why? I've
'Cause-
done nothing wrong.
I've done nothing
You're
wrong.
talking in the top of it.
But you told me to do that!
No, we didn't.
You did.
Bring it up by
There.
your face.
I don't.
Not like that. That's perfect. Leave it there. Don't touch.
I was just about to be really petty, but fine.
Are you
Refined,
going to do that and be a twat?
refined metals. Potter.
Hello, Emilio.
Find Metals Potter. Don't think Snape ever said that.
Oh, Alan.
I don't think he was a professor in geology.
Refined metals.
Refined
A very fine
Metals
glass.
Potter.
And you can see that the lab equipment has obviously fallen over during the sever. Will the rubble has kind of caved in, and it's just ruined the majority of things in this room.
Right, I'm going to leave.
Did you get it all that time?
I did. I'm
Good.
going to leave, and as I walk out, I'm just going to go to fucking shithole down here.
Rude. Okay. Panic has gone into
Yeah.
the third room on the
I'm
left.
having a look
Ba-da-bum.
around.
Okay, what you can immediately see in this room is a chest, a table, and that's it. It's a chest and a table.
Oh, it's got me hopes
Um,
up for a third thing.
Soz. I don't like there's not a third thing, but that's what I wrote.
I'm
So
going
I'll
to have
just
a look
make
at
bed.
that chest. Have a look, rummage through the chest.
Have a little
I'm having a rummage.
rummage. Okay,
I'll have a look at the table.
you're just opening the chest, yeah?
I'm going to look around the chest.
Uh-huh.
I would like to see if there's a trap, please.
Roll investigation, please.
Could,
Oh,
I,
there's
Wild
rolls
accents this
happening
evening.
everywhere.
could I roll insight
What?
to see if the chest is trying to trick me?
Absolutely.
What a shame. Oh, fuck. 19 minus 1, so 18.
Oh, good.
I thought
yeah.
it said 10. I got really depressed.
The chest is not conspiring against you.
Cool. I'm going to open it.
In the shape of there being no traps.
Yeah. That was a good sentence.
Good.
Good.
Opening chest.
Aye.
Opening chest. Inside the chest, there are 2 scrolls. And a bound treatise, I guess. A lot of treatises. University, being a uni. So you've got a scroll of Dimension Door,
Mine.
a scroll of Blight,
Mine.
Mine.
Mine. Yeah.
and the treatise is it's about destroying a demonicon. Demonic.
Demononom.
Demonomicon. Jesus. Demonomicon.
Right.
Of Igwilf,
I'm,
which is worth 75 gold pieces. Yay! I'm never saying it again. Ever. A
What was it?
Yeah, just for the notes.
Demonomicon of Igwilf. It's a treatise on destroy it.
We know her. She's our mate.
I'm going to hold that up. Anyone who likes reading. And just kind of
Baxter's
right,
gonna.
okay.
lean it back like
I
that.
was gonna say Baxter just turns around from the desk and takes it off you.
And then I'm going to pocket the 2 scrolls.
Of course.
Very secretly if I can.
I'm gonna
Too many
put
words.
I'm gonna put the scroll under my arm and just cast my eye over the desk.
On table, there are
On
some
table.
broken books, some of which have crumbled to dust around it. There's also a book wrapped in dark leather with one single dark amber jewel in the front.
I don't like it.
Is it covered in anything, or is it just on the desk?
It's just on the desk.
Just on the desk. Can I? Does the jewel look like an eye?
Yes, kind of. Yes,
Sure.
but
Okay.
not like a realistic
Yeah.
eye.
Sure. Are there any drawers to the desk or anything?
No.
Cool. I'm going to. Can I get some idea if the book seems magical?
Just from looking at it, you what's your intelligence score now?
It is.
Now that we
16.
fixed you. 16.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, just looking at it, you get the sense that there is something, this
Something
is
what?
special.
Something mafioso about it.
Don't.
You come to me. That it's you get the impression that they're
Come to my dungeon.
special about this
Sure.
book. It is, it's definitely more unique than the other books that you've seen in the library. The jewel itself, it does look like an eye, but not like a realistic one that is
Yeah.
settling.
Yeah. Basically, I'm trying to get in my head whether it matches the description of the book that we're looking for.
Yes, you were told it was bound in leather. It had a jewel in the shape of an eye on the front.
I'm gonna scoop it up.
Okay. As you place your hands on it,
Hi,
it
Baxter.
makes them
Bye.
feel like they're going to fall off and you are now handless.
What? Crazy.
What? As you
Right,
place
we'll
your
call
hands on
him Stumpy.
it makes them feel
Workshop.
tingly and numb, kind of like when you get pins and needles and your hands are just starting to come back.
Mhm.
It gives you the sensation that you've been sat on your hand for too long. Yeah,
Okay. But so it's just uncomfortable.
it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It's unpleasant.
I'm gonna be like, okay, I think I've found something. Can I have the bag?
Blackberry's in an entirely different room with Larrick.
I'm gonna as I'm walking out, I'm gonna say that.
What?
What? Blackberry's like, I'm in here.
I think I've found the book. And it's making my hands feel weird.
Larrick and Blackberry in
Making your hands
what?
feel weird.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's his book, isn't it? There's gonna be something magical about it.
Just keep holding it a minute.
Can
be out in a
we
sec.
just put it in the bag?
Well, no, because we're all the way in here.
I'm walking. I'm literally saying this down the corridor, like.
Larry's in the room he's in, watching Baxter walk past the doorway going, I think he's going the wrong fucking way, look. I don't know where he thinks we are. Oh, I know.
He's
there
just
he is,
muttering
coming
under
back.
his breath. Can you just put it in the bag, please.
Blackberry and Larrick
Disappointed dad.
Oh, yeah.
in the room that you are in. This is more like a treasure vault. The things in here are labelled. What you're stood next to, Blackberry, are several cracked vases. They had like a vitrine around them, but this is cracked and broken apart, presumably during the sever. The label here reads that they are vases from the Yandir Monastery in Dark Reach Mountains. You know from your reading that Dark Reach Mountains is an area in the Shadowfell. Is within the reaches of Gloomwrought, but it's quite a long journey. Larrick, where you are, there is a broken box within which you can see some gems poking out. There's also a small jade casket, again labelled as having belonged to the wizard Adixony Sabarin of Evernight.
Is that the wizard we met?
Nope.
I'm
The one
gonna
that
pick
gave
up-
you this whole quest.
Yeah.
That's Valeris Alinduster.
There you go.
It's an anagram.
Rolls off the tongue. How could you forget?
Yeah, I know.
His words are mixed up.
I'm going to shout for you again. There's loads of gems here. Does anyone want them?
Yeah, put them in the bag.
All right, yeah, you take them. I can't touch them.
Okay. Yeah, Blackberry's gonna just shove a load.
And then using my stick, I'm going to open the lid of the jade casket.
Okay. It's empty. except for some kind of inscription
What does
inside.
it say?
Shouldn't have opened that.
What languages can you read, please, Damien?
Oh,
I'm out of my head. Oh, hurry. Or I may be dead.
Maybe dead. You love gold.
They must-
Common, Elvish, and Sylvan.
You haven't got a fucking clue.
There's some writing here, but I haven't got a fucking clue what it says.
Are you getting back to Dragon Town today?
Hang on.
Hang on.
I'm gonna cast
Hang on a minute.
comprehend languages.
Hey.
Good.
Oh, that's a good spell.
So I'm gonna pull the Droker deck out, like flip and ruffle the cards a few times, and cast comprehend language. Fucking words.
Okay.
I can't do one language.
Are there any effects from casting that?
No.
Okay. Can I remember? Okay. You cast comprehend language. You look back at the casket. It's an inscription dedicating the casket.
It's a fucking mystery. The spell ran out.
Yeah. Turns out
Why?
you could in fact not comprehend the language. The language was
is.
silence. You did not comprehend it.
It's
The
an
broken cast. I got
inscription
semi-comprehend.
dedicating the
Drop the
casket
cards.
to Orcus.
To Orcus.
To Orcus.
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 What does it say?
It says that the contents within the casket are dedicated to Orcus.
It says
The
that the
casket's
contents inside.
Are no longer there. Just contentless.
What's this next to it? Is that just a table with a little torch on it?
It's a little
What's that?
table. That is what you add some gems in.
I thought
That's
it
where
was changing
Blackberry's,
this.
isn't it? Yeah.
No, the gems are in next to the casket. In that is some lovely coins.
Oh, I love the coins.
That's where Blackberry is just shoveling gems into her bag.
Okay, it's 50 gold pieces worth
Lyric.
of gems.
Larrick is
It's-
paid like it's a pain on his face watching Blackberry pick these gems up. Like he looks like someone's just punched. If he had one, his mum in the face.
It's
Like,
20
you can
gold
see it-
pieces in coins, Damien.
You see a single tear just roll down his cheek, and then he turns around and picks up the coins.
Whilst I'm stood with the book that's making my hands feel funny, and these two are looting,
Feel free.
Oh look, give it here, Jesus Christ!
can
Little bag.
I cast identify?
On the book.
Hmm.
Yes.
This is like it could be a
Hey,
Well, he
yes.
talked about the fact that we shouldn't open it, but if I can try and
Open it.
understand it a bit.
I thought we said we were going to open it.
Well, I mean, I'm not having this conversation out loud.
Rude.
Yes.
Be
So
nice if you
you
did. You'd be a misshit.
The first thing that you find is that the book, you cannot open it.
Ah,
There are straps binding it that are buckled, but you cannot open them. Casting Identify tells you that there is a powerful abjuration spell binding it.
right.
It's a variety of an anti-magic spell, but not one that you know of.
Mhm.
Not one that Identify is able to detail. It has been made bespoke for this book.
Okay.
There is no title on the spine.
Mm-hmm.
However, Identify does reveal to you that this is called the Lum Nepharicum. It is a ritual book of summoning. However, no other details are to you.
As I'm stood there, you just see a concerned look go over my face.
I go.
Whilst I'm still kind of like holding the book out.
I go
wanting
to
to
talk
drop it into
to my.
something.
I go to talk to my shoulder, and then I'm like, I was just gonna say, looks like you needs to fart. Baxter, put it in the bag. Baxter, put it in the bag.
Okay.
You look like you're about to shit yourself.
I'm not sure about this book.
Why?
Yeah, I mean, there's something very powerful that's keeping its contents secret, but it does
Right.
seem like it's something to do with summoning.
Did he tell us what this book was for? What he needed it for?
It's
didn't
like
need it.
his
It was
paint.
just- it was
It's
just- it
like
was his.
what we're giving him in exchange for the information he's given us about artifacts together that might help us get away from.
Yeah.
My
He
actual question here. Sorry, Sasira, you go.
So I was just going to say he didn't tell us what it was for, why he wanted it.
It was just that it was his.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's his.
The rest of this place is
Just-
there's nothing in this box. There's a few gems and coins and stuff, but this place has been cleared out, right? So why is the book left? They took everything else out of this super secret vault, but they left behind the book and a couple of scrolls.
I mean, it's interesting that. I mean, he said that we could find some things in here that would help us.
I don't think
I mean,
it was
I
the
could-
vault. I don't think the things were in the vault. Let's
Were they not?
no.
No, we've got
Just
somewhere
in-
else
just
to go
in the
to get the shit that we
university.
want.
Yeah, we're
On
gonna
the
get
aisles, there are helpful things on the
Yeah.
aisles.
Sorry, yeah, misunderstood.
Yeah, no.
No.
The book is basically his payment for giving us this information and then helping
Look,
us
let's-
with using the helpful things.
Let's get the fuck out of here. Let's go and try and find the shit that we need, and then we can decide whether we're going to give the crazy old batshit wizard the book back when we're off the Isles, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if we could go somewhere else and try and find out something else about it, but I don't know who'd know.
I do have a first thought. When we're. I mean, are we done?
So
What, as a group? As friends?
For the day.
No.
Yes, all of the above.
all of the above.
Have you got everything that you want from here?
Well, I really wanted
so.
those gems, but yeah, well, I think so.
Why didn't you take the gems?
Because I can't fucking touch them.
Why?
Why?
The same reason your torch doesn't fucking light.
Oh.
Hmm.
If I touch them, they're worth shit. They're worth nothing.
Cool. Good to know.
Now I can't even steal my favourite thing to steal anymore.
Since when has that
Good to
been a
know.
thing?
What?
Since how did you know?
I'd like tripped and stubbed my toe one day, and then I just couldn't do a couple of things, and I got magic.
So is it that you can't steal things?
No, if I touch a gem, it's just not worth as much as it would be. Cuts the cost of it.
Might as well give us your bag then.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, if you can't touch it and it becomes worthless, then we might as well put all your stuff in the other bag.
I can still touch my bag.
What, your coin?
Yeah, coins are
Gems?
fine, just gems. Well, I ain't got any
Have you
gems.
got-
I sold them all and then split it out between you lot.
Okay.
Very
fine.
kind of you.
Thanks.
So it was after that.
It was around that time. Magic toe stub, and yeah, there we go.
Magic toe stub.
Yeah, that's how everyone gets magic. Isn't that how you got yours?
No.
Oh yeah, of course.
Blackbeard
I
stubbed
I
on
just
a
give
tree.
Blackberry a look like, come on. Yeah, no, I remember it all
Blackberry
too
doesn't
well.
entertain Larrick's bullshit. You know that.
All right, fine. It's the deck. It's ever since I got the cards.
Yeah, obviously. Okay. Are you? Yeah. It's having a conversation for a walk and talk, I suppose.
I'm not giving them up. It's fine. It's two minor things that I can't do.
Releasing
But I
a
can
demon.
do lots of other cool shit.
And
It wasn't a demon. That's a different card. This was a Death Knight.
oh, sorry, my apologies, of course.
And it was fine. Only I died.
Mm.
And I said you didn't have to come. You insisted, to be fair.
Are you bound to the cards? Like, is there something?
It's actually quite a good question. I'm not sure.
We could
Seem
ask
to
the wizard.
remember looking at them before.
Are you bound to them?
Hmm.
It
You
doesn't-
are attuned.
I've had to attune.
Hmm.
I mean, unless Jen's hiding something,
Yeah.
it doesn't say they're cursed.
Yet.
No.
Yet. Yeah.
That's a great idea. Let me put that in later.
No, they're not. They're not cursed. I mean, it's a massive long thing.
Oh shit!
But
I did just read the
particular-
shuffling fate thing.
Yeah.
It hasn't been 7 days, but yeah. I'm guessing we're getting close.
Yeah.
I mean,
How many days, Jen, has it been since the fucking Shadow Kai fight on the cliff?
5 days.
On the.
That's when I used it.
It wasn't Shadowkai fight. That.
The fairy, the evil
Yeah.
fairy thing.
You slept, woke up, did that fight, left the same day.
Went to the
Long
village.
rested when you got to Gloomrot. It's been 5 days.
Shit, okay. Cool.
That's comforting.
Sounds positive, doesn't it?
Now, guys, I'm going to meet outside. And Paddock just goes
Yeah, I
out.
come in.
yeah, I come with you because. So we're done.
Is the jade box, how big is it, Jen? Is it like comparative to what it is on the screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, Ali, I'm going to need you to just back up a little bit.
Fuck you.
Sorry, I'm just going to put you there.
Fuck up.
No. How dare you? How dare you take away my role playing of storming off and upset?
So you can storm off to there.
Fine. That's where I stormed off to because I'm upset.
Right. Well,
Good.
the rest of you are fanning about. Panic storms off
Not
that
obviously,
to-
I
obviously.
do start following them, but
the doorway.
Do you want to put this box in the bag as well, just in case it's important later? I don't know.
Will it fit in the bag?
The whole box?
It'll fit in the bag. Yeah, it's not like, it's
Okay,
like
yeah,
a small
I'll stuff the box.
chest. It's
I'll
not
stuff the box in the bag as well.
You'll stuff
Okay.
the box.
Lovely. We just stuff.
Well,
It's-
you know, I was
it's
playing with
valuable,
Snap
you know it's
earlier,
valuable.
so-
I'm going to start.
Panic storms off as she gets to the vault door, having stomped up that. What's your passive perception, Ellie?
17.
Okay. You detect that there has been some movement in the rooms. You guys left. As you approach the vault door, stepping around, you see 3 figures. It's a Shadow Kai male and 2 Shadowborn dwarves. The Shadow Kai, who stands slightly further forward, group, looks at you, Panic. In a very derogatory way, they're clearly sizing. What have you got then?
No patience. Move on.
Me too. Give it over.
Fine. And I'm going to chuck out a chunk of obsidian on the floor right in front of
Okay.
them. That's all I've got.
Roll deception.
Shit.
We're all on our way out at this point as well, just so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me just
Yep,
double
yep,
check something.
Yeah, I'm going to roll a dice now. Oh, that's exciting.
Mm. No, I can't do anything yet. Oh, what the? Right. Okay.
Okay.
Because I get advantage.
Blackberry.
I got 14 minus 2.
Oh. I got 4.
12.
Oh,
Yes, I did one. I lied.
I did one, did it?
I did lie.
Okay.
Blackberry wet. Blackberry.
What about your mates?
Oh, them. They work for me.
Blackberry and Safsira haven't stepped out that back room yet, so Blackberry's going to hear this going on, turn into a cat and drape herself around Safsira's neck.
The stuff Sarah's just gonna be like,
The fuck?
hello, friend. And just like absent-mindedly pat her on the head.
Does Safsira believe that there is a cat in this vault?
Yes.
Or does she realise that it's Blackberry?
But
You must be starving.
I think she knows it's Blackberry. Like she would have seen her
Where are you?
transform into the cat, but she's decided that she likes cat form
Okay.
slightly better.
I'm
Okay.
gonna carry on.
Ouch.
Although cat form will probably also make her feel stupid at some point, so you know it's fine.
Would we have heard all this going on? Like, I don't know how tall the stairs and shit are.
They're not shouting.
So
From where we
Larry
are.
and Baxter are just walking up the corridor at this point then, and I'm just like, I reckon we should have tried to find a way in that book, you know?
Well, I mean, there's lots of books in the library.
Yeah, but we could have...
I'm gonna carry on walking as we're
at
talking.
what point would we hear?
So
Because Panic stormed off before the rest of you, that portion of their conversation has already happened as you're walking along. So as they're saying, what about the rest of them then? That's when you guys are just approaching the base of the stairs. The Shadow Kai figure is advancing towards you, Panic.
Next the fucking way.
They're just stood, waiting.
From where we're stood, we can see them now, right?
It's quite a steep set of stairs.
but I'm very small.
I'd say
Okay.
roll perception.
I'm just gonna keep- Well, no, if we don't know that they're there, then we're gonna keep walking.
No,
Well,
we've heard
this is
them.
what I mean. You can roll perception to see if you've heard them or if you've noticed, because obviously it's dim light, so there's not really much in the way of shadows being cast. You might pick up on that there's more than one kind of
So
dark spot at
dirty
the top of
20.
the stairs. Yeah, okay. So as you get to the bottom of the stairs, you hear the tail end of someone talking. Doesn't sound like Panic. And you can just see movement at the top of the stairs that suggests
Sorry, caught again, Jen. That last bit.
I'm just gonna
movement, top of stairs, more than one figure.
I'm just gonna
Heard a person, not Larrick.
I'm just gonna
Not Panic.
I'm gonna look at Larrick and then look up and be like, "You all right up there?" I mean,
Yeah,
it's
we're fine.
been ransacked, so
We're fine for a minute there, Baxter.
all right.
And it's like putting my hand back and I'm trying to gesture like, give it a second, get ready or something
Yeah.
with my hands.
Yeah.
And so, as I told you, we didn't find much in here. Bit of coin, couple chunks of obsidian, that's all we found. As I'm saying that, I am going to cast Thaumaturgy,
Okay.
and my eyes are going to start like glowing or whatnot with it.
Okay. You trying to intimidate?
I am. I'm also going to start, if I can do it at the same time, sounds of ravens around behind them. And as my intimidation is basically, we're here on behalf of the Raven Queen. Please move on.
Okay. As you have aligned yourself to the Raven Queen, I will allow you to do two
Damn.
with the Thaumaturgy.
I could just not do the eyes if it's easier.
No, it's all great. It's all
God.
good. I love flavour. Okay, roll intimidation with advantage.
Oh, fuck. Shit, I got -1. Wait,
You did a thing.
no, I didn't. I've got a +2. How have I got a +2?
Don't question it, just go with it.
Fucking 21!
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
The
Good.
other one was a 5.
No, I got a 7, so that's fine. Okay.
That's fine, I guess.
The Shadow Kai backs off. Alright. You won't mind us having a look after you then, will you?
Yeah, let's let us pass and you can go crack on.
Alright. No, I'm done. He steps back. Come on then, tell him to hurry up.
Go on, you lot, let's get out of here. I'm
That
gonna
is still aimed like cat four straight around Safira's neck.
I'm gonna step
Safira's
forward.
gonna.
Sorry, I'm just gonna
carry
step forward
on.
and let everyone pass behind me.
Yeah.
I'm just staring at them.
Who's your
Safira's still
friends?
petting Blackberry's head.
As you guys get to the top of the stairs, you see that one of the dwarves is whispering in the ear of the Shadow Kai, who's sort of like just bent to one side, listening.
Well, this is all very awkward. I thought you guys were friends, but clearly fucking not. There's something going on here. Enjoy the dusty shit place.
Shadow Kai stands upright. My friend here says that one of you was talking about a book.
Well, I mean, I don't know whether
What
you've
about
noticed, but we are in a library.
Yeah.
Got a good point. There's quite a lot.
Yeah, no, a special book.
Hmm.
Is it how to string sentences together for fuckwits?
There's a
There's
lot
no
of special books. It could be the book. Are you looking for a religious book, a picture book? Those are my favourite. You know.
That sounds about right.
You want a picture book?
No.
They might have some pop-ups in the children's section.
Oh no, I like the pictures.
Special book with a jewel on the front.
Nah, we've had some
Magazine.
coin and shit, but not much else.
Shadow Kai just darts their eyes to the dwarf that was talking in their ear a second ago. You just see the dwarf nod. You sure?
Are you
Oh,
sure?
Yes, we were.
Sure.
Yes, we were talking about books because we're in a library.
Look, I was just taking the piss out of this one. He's a fucking nerd. He loves
I'm gonna say roll. It's not quite deception.
I don't. So just quickly, I don't actually think we mentioned something about a special book.
No.
I think Larrick said something about the fact that we could have done something with the book.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. It's not quite deception. So roll
No.
performance for me.
Oh,
Are you
Here we are.
convincing?
A classic duo.
both,
Here we are again.
both of us. Hey, we did well on the old performance.
You can either roll together, and I will see how well you compare against the DC, or one of you can roll with advantage,
What's your
and I will
plus?
adjust accordingly.
+4.
I've got +4. Shall we both just roll? Go for it.
Should we do both? Yeah.
both right.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, we were the ones that having the conversation,
Dun,
so
dun, dun.
it's 21.
To 15.
He narrows his eyes. All right, we're gonna go down and have a look.
All right. Good luck.
crack on.
I'm going to go and look at the books. And I'm going to walk past them and scoop up the register on my way out of the desk.
Okay.
Don't worry. If I find any with like some colourful pictures and not too many words, I'll sling them outside the door for when you come back up. All right. Okay. Bye.
He gives you the finger over his shoulder as he descends the
Panic's trying
stairs.
to hide a smile because she's trying to look tough.
Okay. So yeah, he barges past you all as you're exiting the room. The dwarves
So rude.
don't follow him down. They just the door stairs.
We'll never know. That carriage got in the way of that. Did you not hear anything?
Why is this happening?
It's a busy old place.
The
I don't
safe
know why
door
this is
creaked a
happening.
bit and it was really loud.
I might have to turn my noise suppression off because that might be the issue.
Maybe.
Yeah, the dwarves block they barge past you all. He goes downstairs. The dwarves block the door so that you can't.
Have the
Can't
doors
go back
spoken
down.
at all this time? No, since they've come in.
Not to you know.
So, shall we go?
I think so.
Yep.
Or do we want to stay here with our chatty friends? No. Cool. Have a lovely time. He's like, he's just backwards, just going.
No,
They just fold their arms.
Oh, it's a strong silent. I like it. It's a good look. Very
Right, and
menacing.
you're going back into the main library, yeah?
Yep.
They're
Yeah.
very rude. I don't like them.
There was
Put
the
you back
tower.
in
I'm
there.
not keen.
There was the tower. There was the tower up, but
Mhm.
otherwise there was nothing else down here, right?
No, not really. Blackberry collected some various books.
As we go up, like, earshot, I'm like, who the fuck was that? Just somebody else looking for treasure, or
What I know.
are they following us?
Let's,
Let's get out of here.
I just point towards the door.
All right, mate, let's go.
They don't follow you. The doors are just stood by the vault.
Yep. But let's go.
I'm off. I'm off.
Yes.
I'm off.
We're heading
Yeah.
straight back to the door, right?
I've still got Blackberry on my shoulder.
Yep.
I like the fact no one
leaving the
has
library?
actually mentioned Blackberry. Like, there's the fact there's now a cat on my shoulders.
We just assumed.
Yeah.
We didn't even- we just saw an extra cat.
He's just always turning into something.
So I knew.
Something, isn't it? It's always
I
something
mean,
with
what
you.
better way to hide? What better way to hide the bag of holding than where it can't
That
be
was
seen? She's a
genius,
cat.
yeah.
That's actually very
That
cool.
was good.
So you leave the library altogether?
Yep.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
head back out to the main street.
Yep. Okay. So you head back out into this courtyard where you'd previously seen these ghosts kind of roaming around in the scholarly clothes. Exiting the library, look back on it, and yeah, the Tower of
just-
Plains still flickering faces. Nothing else has changed. There's no cart or horses or anything out here to suggest that they're doing. They've just appeared whilst you've been down there.
As we get outside and across the courtyard, I'm going to flash a look at the little shrine that Panic was at for ages, and then. So, do we have anything else here, or should we just? I'm just a bit worried that these guys are going to follow us.
We still need to find
Think-
that Kendra's. Whatever her name is.
Shit, we should have asked them. I could pop back in quick. We know where. Do we know where she is, or no?
Nope,
No,
you
it's
just
just
know she's on the
another
Shattered Dials. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
We
I mean-
could head back and try and get more information.
I don't want to go across that bridge more than any times than I have to,
Bad memories.
if I'm honest. And I feel like we're here. We could just ask him if he knows where she is. I mean, I could sling him some gold. They're clearly here just looking for fucking money, right?
Baxter is suddenly feeling a little bit conflicted and has one of those, oh shit, you probably should have done something before you left the room moments. He's trying to remember in his head, how dusty was the
That's on
desk?
the table.
How dusty was the desk?
So the book was on.
I thought that as we left, to be honest. That's why I was trying to get out quickly.
Yeah. How dusty was the desk?
You
House-
didn't look.
No, but from memory, when I picked up the book, was there dust on the book? If I'm looking at it now,
The
well,
book,
no,
the
I'm not.
book itself, no, the
Yeah.
book didn't seem
The book.
dusty. The book was it's old.
Yeah.
But the book itself wasn't, particularly dusty. It doesn't look like it's been sat there for a very long time.
Sure. But there's probably going to be a space on the desk where a book has been, though.
Yeah, you don't know how dusty the desk will look. However, I will remind you that when you first arrived, lots of things kind of look not quite aged, given how long they've been here. It's not like the rest of Gloomrot where things are crumbling down, they're kind of pulled down and taken apart. This is like... So the books here in the main library area, many of them look like someone... The ones that are intact look like they've just been put down by someone.
Okay.
So it's difficult to gauge age, other than the fact that some of the buildings are starting to fall down because of the sever. There are cracks in the street because of the sever. The books that are broken are because of the sever. It's not... It's not like long ruined, and as you know, if books had been sat out like this for 200 odd years, they would have crumbled to nothing.
Sure, yeah.
They look like they've just fallen down.
Okay, so it may not be as obvious.
No.
Okay.
So even had you checked the desk, you might not. You might not know.
Yeah, got you. Okay.
Yeah. And if the desk was dusty, the dust could have been old dust.
Sure, yeah, got you. Just while we're stood then, having this conversation, can I just look back through the receptionist's, the librarian's ledger?
Yes.
And, I mean, I don't suspect it will, but the title of the book, can I just see if it appears at all in the more recent entries?
Yeah, okay, as you flick through, the book title does not appear in it at all.
That's cool. I didn't figure that it would. And none of the other titles, if I flick through the pages, have reference to?
Nope.
Within those book titles? Fine. No worries.
So if you don't want to ask Matey Boy downstairs, how the fuck are we going to find this woman?
Look for a load of dead people.
Oh, yeah, he just
walking about.
Shoots you like half a stink eye and just literally goes like this to all the ghosts walking around.
All right, let me clarify. Corporeal dead people. Is that right? Is that the word I don't know if I'm using that word right.
I don't even know what you said.
Cool.
Corporeal.
Bless you. I was thinking if we look for ones that actually have mass to them, it might be the ones we're looking for.
Right.
Of course, she brings back a load of undead. These aren't undead, they're ghosts.
Yeah, but we just know she's somewhere on the Isles, right? They're quite big. We could be wandering around for days.
So she's not on this one, she's on one of them.
You don't know.
It could be on this one as well.
We don't know.
Oh god.
I just don't
Did you
know
hear that
whether we
voice?
should be asking
They're the only
looters.
people we've seen. We're fucking looters.
Yeah.
But they're so rude.
And we've got our own shit going on.
All we gotta
As I'm
say
sure
is,
they do.
Do you know where there's a crazy bitch fucking raising dead people? Here's 100 gold, and then we go our separate ways.
It's not the stupidest idea I've ever heard.
Also, maybe if they are just fucking adventurers, we could just hire them. We don't know what we're facing.
Meow.
I agree.
I don't know. I don't speak cat.
That's it, I was
Wait,
just going to give her a little scratch under the chin.
Does comprehend languages cover cat?
I would say no.
I've got
Because
speak
that's
with animals.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna read the spell a minute. Hang on. You understand the literal meaning of any spoken language that you hear.
So
You
no.
also understand any written language that you see.
So no.
No.
She spoke, and it's a language. It's cat.
Alright. Anyway.
Yes, okay, sorry. I'm so sorry. You understand that what she said was meow.
She definitely said something.
I think she just wants more pets and scratches. She seems to be enjoying it.
Look,
This is
If you want to go back
good
and
stuff.
ask them, then we can.
look, I don't mind chucking 100 gold at them and just seeing if they've fucking heard of anything. You guys can wait here. I'll quickly pop in. I don't mind.
Meow.
They don't seem like the kind of people you should go in to see on your own, really.
Yeah, I think we'll probably come in with you. But yeah.
Meow.
Is that disapproving, Meow?
Sassy, you might want to put it
Very
down. She might need a wee
disapproving
or something.
While we
I mean-
stood there, I'm gonna bow my head a little bit and just in my head, just please give me a nudge in which direction to go. I have no idea what I'm doing, and just hope for the best. Because I can't take this fucking cat talk anymore.
Okay.
Look, I can be a cat for like 6 hours.
You're good.
Ellie, just give me a wisdom.
Oh,
just a
God.
straight wisdom.
Why? Why? Oh, wisdom's alright. Yeah. Oh no, no, it's not. It's a 9.
Okay. You hear a faint chuckle. Just a faint chuckle.
Thanks.
Look,
He's got a cough as well.
I'll go back in with you if you want.
Cat flu.
Look, let's just go and ask him. What's the worst that can happen? They say fuck off. We go, all right, see you later. We're all just
Or
here
they
doing the
stab
same
you
thing. We're
with a
just
sword.
looting.
Provided.
I
that's what
think
they
it'll be
are.
fine.
What if we wait from here in the open? If anything goes wrong, they'll be out in a minute, won't they? Because there's not much to
No
see.
idea.
We wait here and we act like, oh look, we got to find this person because apparently she's got riches. Trick them to come with us.
Maybe we don't. Maybe they don't come with us.
We don't
Yeah,
want
but
to kill her,
then-
do we?
See if they know.
But they might be like, oh yeah, we've seen her, but oh, I didn't realise she had like gold on her or some bullshit. They might want to come with. So you have the gold, we just want her. Then we get extra bit of help.
It might work.
Let's just see if they know first, right?
All right. I'm just gonna sit down on a rock and wait.
I'm gonna look if I've got any alcohol on me. I don't.
I've got nothing left.
Pretty sure there's some in the bag of holding, but I'm not turning back from cat form until we're away from them people.
If we ask for something from the bag of holding, do you just like throw it up?
Like a furball.
Yeah.
Any one of you can ask for something from the bag of holding.
Yeah,
Not
but
if it's
not-
inside a cat form, I can't.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say I don't.
I want to see what
No.
happens so badly.
I think stuff goes to like a pocket dimension or something.
Yeah, it's a bit of a weird.
It's just absorbed into you by magic.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd say you probably couldn't retrieve anything from the bag of holding until she drops her wild shape.
Parrot's just gonna sit on the floor and carve into the last obsidian piece that she's got.
I mean, there were more books in there. We could go and actually have a look.
What it books, you
Yeah.
you knock yourself out. I mean, I know it's your thing and it's Blackberry's thing, but that sounds. I'd rather fucking scoop my eyes out.
Whoa.
I'm
Did you hear that? You surprised the Raven Queen herself.
I look at I realise that the other person that is really interested in books is in cat form, so
Look, I'll come in with you if you want. If you want some.
you can see that Baxter
I'm
is like, if we're going to sit here and do nothing, I might as well actually go and do something.
All right, let's go look. I'm not doing anything with books. I'm not carrying your books. And I'm
Yeah,
not
fine,
getting
you
the tall
can-
things because you can't reach.
You can hold the light.
What light?
This. I'm still holding the sword that Panic gave me.
Oh yeah, I'll take the sword. He just takes the sword, and as you walk off, he's just behind you going.
Come on,
Just the
hurry
light
up.
dancing
Such
everywhere.
an
I'm
urge
fucking
to call
alright.
that back.
Right,
you-
we'll be back in a minute.
You're going back into the library.
I mean, if we're
Into
gonna
the
wait
library
for these-
proper.
Front
If we're gonna wait for them.
Okay. So you get back into the main library. Baxter just having a look around.
I'm
It's similar to
specifically-
how you looked
I'm-
before.
Exactly, but I am now specifically looking for anything that might look like it has something to do with summoning, something to do with, or some reference to this title. I'm specifically looking for something now.
Okay, I mean, there's a whole section on magic. There's a large section on magic, theoretical rather than practical, tomes, scrolls, etc.
Yeah.
There are lots of books on summoning, but it's all too abstract for you to really pair it with this book. You have no idea what this is relating
Yeah.
to.
Sure.
The tingling sensation that you had was the anti-magic that is on
Yeah.
The book?
Absolutely. Yeah.
but yeah, so you have no idea what this summoning book is in relation to. There are lots of topics about summoning elementals, summoning fiends, demonic contact, all this kind of stuff, but you have absolutely no idea whether any of the book, summoning celestials, fae, illusion magic, even all of these, summoning kind of elemental spells in and of itself as an action. But you
Anything
don't
to
know
do-
whether this relates to the book.
Anything to do with language,
Language?
and summoning, or language and spells. Basically, he's just trying to piece together whatever he could.
I mean, there's some really, really dry
So
tomes
Natarafim,
on
he's trying to
the
figure out-
use of language. Different languages and their effectiveness in spells. The kind of more generic chosen words for known spells. There are books on writing bespoke
Yeah.
spells, but they are, again, theoretical. It's not like an
Yeah.
instruction manual. It's kind of like these things work best and the research that we put into it.
Sure.
And they don't
it's not
refer
like a
to necessarily anything
glossary of some
specific.
sort?
No. I mean, yes, but it's not, it's not referring to anything that you've got, and especially not the time that you have.
Yeah, he's very aware that this is absolutely a punt, but yeah, they're just trying
I
to
mean,
go from
you
clues that
learn
he's
things
got.
about your own spells that are
yeah.
interesting, but it's all very much like the dry etymological elements of them.
The entire time Baxter has been doing this, Lyric is stood behind him with the sword held so you can see what he's doing, and every time he pulls a book out, he goes, "So what's that one about? What's that one for?"
Baxter gives him
on,
a
then,
very brief summary each time.
But he's
Of, like,
asking the
one
questions, but he's not listening at all because his eyes are focused across the other side of the library, waiting to see if those lot come out yet.
Okay. You're in there for about 10-15 minutes. You hear some rummaging in the other room. Eventually, you hear the shout of a male voice just going, and you see the three of them walking out of the office. The Shadowborn, as he walks by, and you wave, Larrick, and carries on
There was
walking.
no need for that, was there? Right, just hold up. Wait.
They continue walking, and then almost when you think they're just going to completely ignore you and walk free without responding, he stops and turns around. And as he stops, the dwarves stop a step behind him and turn One of them is side on, so they've got an eye looking out the door. The rest of you outside?
Not far,
What?
but yeah.
from behind the shelf. So I'm not actually seeing them. You've been keeping an eye on them. I'm like, I mean, we could do with some information.
What do you want?
Talking to me or what? I didn't think you were paying any attention. Sorry.
We can pay a little bit.
Good. Time is money. What do you want?
And I just nod to Larrick.
He's all horny about books, so he's not speaking straight. Look, I know it's a bit of a bust down there, so maybe you don't want to go home empty-handed. We're actually looking for somebody, and you're the only people that we've seen that actually, well, maybe not those two, but are actually capable of speaking.
What do you want?
Oh, what's her name? Someone out quick, I've forgotten.
Not
Kendra.
bad.
Kendra.
Nope.
What is it, Jack?
Kendris Moyleth.
Kendris.
So we're looking for a woman by the name of Kendris Moyler. Fucks around with dead people, not nodding that way. Before you get weird.
She might.
And
Who
do you
don't
know where
actually
can you
know.
point us in the direction?
He just holds out a hand.
Well, this is transactional, isn't it? I need to know if you've got the information before I give you anything.
Sounds like a you problem.
Yeah, I hate meeting people. I look at Baxter like through the shelf, and I'm like, I hate meeting people like me. This keeps happening, and I fucking hate it.
How does I say over the
I
shelf?
take
how
out
does
50 gold.
Yeah, how does
Okay.
I take out
count?
50 gold, and like I hold it in my hand, and I was like, look, there's 50 here. There's another 50. If you point us in the right direction, tell us where she is.
Yes, I've heard of Kendris Moyleth. Most people have, especially anyone who goes to the Fool's Errand. She's posted about constantly. Rewards here, rewards there. So and so want to bring her to this person first. Everyone knows about Kendris Moyleth. No one has found her. All we know is that she's on the Isle. Well, I mean,
This
some
one.
people know where she is.
She's on this aisle.
Sometimes.
It's like you don't want the money. Fuck me. What do you mean, some people?
Some people, associates.
So do you know, or
It's
are
just
we-
nodded like, yeah.
I know someone who knows her.
Right. And
And
look, how much do you want? Just give us the information, because this is fucking boring.
150 more.
On top of the 50 I just gave you.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty steep considering it's all ifs, buts, and fucking maybes, isn't it?
Okay
So
then.
you-
And he turns on his heel
Look,
and goes
just
to walk
wait.
out.
How about 100? 100 gold. Fuck, you've left with fuck all here. You ain't gonna find nothing else in any of these buildings. So you either go home tonight, have a good meal and a bit of a piss up, give us some info, or you go home empty-handed.
What makes you think I've left with nothing?
Well, there's fuck all down there when we went down there.
Roll deception.
Probably not.
Yeah. Hmm.
Looks
Pardon?
I need to stop laughing because I'm really bad at it. That's a 4 plus nothing.
Oh dear.
We did well.
We were doing well, Larry.
You're doing so well.
Oh, no, but, I mean, it was very clear what we found, because Panic told them.
See, now I'm starting to think that you did find something down there, and that's how you know that I didn't find anything down there.
Well, no, we found some
We've-
gold and shit, but that was it.
Mm.
We already told you that.
Mm.
What are you looking for? Maybe we can help each other.
I already told you I was looking for a book with a gem in the front.
Oh, maybe
What
it's
is
in
it?
here somewhere. And he just looks at all of that.
It's not in here. It is not in here.
Well, I don't know about that, but can 100 gold? Give us some info. We separate our ways because I mean you clearly don't like us, and I'm not too keen on you and your silent little fuckers there.
120.
Quick.
120, and I won't ask any more questions about what you
Yeah,
found
right,
in that
done.
vault.
But if you follow us, I will take this back off you.
It's not part of the
when we're
deal.
Finished. Right. He hands over 120.
So his hand puts it straight in his pocket. All right then. Let's make this quick because I've got other things to do today. Kendra's more or less. No one really knows who she is, what she looks like, where she is, except everyone has reason to believe that she has associates here. I was in the Rotten Ruin one night over on Briarborn Isle, and someone let it slip that a certain Baron. Sorry, Stanley, do you mind? That a certain Baron.
He's gone insane. Run.
Did they get a dog? I've been here the whole time.
It's just,
Can you
it's
actually
like
hear
how
him
we got
whining?
a cat.
Yeah.
There's just a
you
dog
can hear him.
adventure. He's also
It's the
got
two
it.
dwarves. One of them needs a piss.
Shut up, you. That a certain Baron has made connections with Kendris.
Right. You got a name for this Baron?
Baron Turlac.
Baron Turd. What?
Turlac.
Baron Turlac.
Turlac. Right.
He lives in the ruins of Felroth Keep on Briarborn Isle.
Right. Cool.
He's not very welcoming. He does like he does like a bit of gold persuasion.
Yep. Of course. I look at Baxter and I'm like, she'll fuck it there next time. This was costly. Is that it? Or is there anything else you can tell us?
Nope. That's it.
You said there was bounties out on this woman, right? How much?
Depends on who you deliver her to.
Ballpark?
But she's the only one who has a bounty on her head from the Ebony Guard, the Death Watch, and at least two of the main houses in Gloomrock.
Why haven't you gone after her then?
Bigger fish to fry.
What then? One of the biggest bounties in the whole city?
That's what I said.
No, I heard you. I got ears. They're quite big. See.
Oh, I can't think why you're asking me twice then.
I look at Larrick,
Whoa.
still hidden behind the bookcase, and I'm like, yeah, I don't think there's anything that I want to check out. So
We'll see you around.
I don't think you will.
All right, bye now. Have a lovely day. Mind out for the ghosts. Feels
He
all
turns
funny
on
when
his
they go
heel,
through you.
walks out, and again, it's like this mechanical thing. He turns on his heel, walls behind him, he walks by, they close in behind him, the three of them walk out.
As they're walking out, I turn to Baxter and go, how much do you think a couple of fucking guard dogs cost? Because I kind of like that. That's cool.
have they headed back out into the courtyard, or have they gone up the tower?
They've gone straight out.
Okay.
Yeah. They walk past the rest of the group.
So with my
Larry's following them out. He's just with the sword in his hand. He's just left Baxter in the dark.
what colour cat?
He's just following him out, just going, okay, bye, see you later, lovely day, bye.
I try and trip him up. As I get out, I try and trip you up.
As if, go on.
Yeah, well,
Okay, Dex versus Dex.
I also take my sword back. That's unrelated to anything.
Yoink.
The straight Dex or Dex saving?
No, I'm gonna say Dex versus Dex. Dexy rollies. Dex rollies.
16.
yeah,
Rolly
12.
Dexes. Okay.
He hops over your foot and just gives you like a.
He does exactly the same look at you, like.
Yeah. Fuck off, dickhead.
Panic, you feel a small twinge of jealousy.
Oh no, I was about to say yeah. Panic's
As soon as-
not doing so good.
As soon as we walk outside and Panic comes over and motions for the sword, he just flips
Oh
it
no,
around
I used the
straight away,
camera.
passes it.
It just flies out your hand.
Oh, okay.
Literally
He just-
turns
he
back to
just
my
looks
hand
at you,
and I put it
doesn't-
back.
Just doesn't say anything.
Yeah, I know.
We go back to the group. I'm going to say, well, I mean, we know where we can potentially get some information, which means that we can leave now.
Where are we going now?
Well, we've got our thing to get, and apparently we need to go to Briarborn Isle. That's where we're going to find information about this woman.
And maybe let's go.
The Death Lady.
Also, we keep an eye out because I don't trust them.
No.
And I don't think I did a very good job of lying in there.
Well, but I mean, we partially told the truth.
That's still lying.
I
It's like when you kill a ghoul that looks like a child, it's still killing a child.
mean, withholding
Panic
information
holds back
isn't
so much
lying.
laughter. She is biting her
Withholding
tongue.
information, Larrick, is not lying per se.
That's not what
It's
the
just
judge said.
Panic was
admitting
very
the truth.
clear. Apparent Panic was very clear with what we found.
You should have been a politician. Right, where are we going?
Baxter's a little bit sick in his mouth.
How dare you?
Baxter would not be a very good politician.
Let's go to the
Inside.
isle then.
Dreadful.
Which isle are you going to? Where are you planning on heading?
Where's the other thing?
The
Blackbreed Lawkeeper.
other thing? Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let me just hang on. I'll commune with the Raven Queen a minute. Help.
Zafira's gonna cast Speak with Animals on herself.
I have to go so deep
Okay.
into this.
Oh my god.
So she's gonna talk to Blackberry Cat. And she's gonna call her
Cadbury.
Catberry.
Gonna speak to
Catberry! Catberry! She's gonna be Blackberry
Every animal.
Cat.
Cadbury has a hairball.
Cat.
It has a really bad.
Oh my god.
Cattery has
A real
rabies.
Cadbury in the background.
Oh, got a hair.
There is a real cat in the background.
Catberry.
No, all I think about now is chocolate. This is not helpful.
Yeah, it sounds.
Blackberry Cat.
Wow. Yes.
Have you been
Would you
listening?
like some assistance?
Oh,
Yes, I can't find it in my
Salaman.
book.
You are looking for the burnished star on the Isle of Groves.
Oh, perfect.
Thank you.
We can go for the other group.
Meow, 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 says Blackberry.
That's not random
Sarah
passing by.
immediately understands Cadbury.
Oh, we need to go to the Isle of Groves.
How do you remember that?
Orvenfell Manor.
Organfell Manor.
Orvenfell.
Oh, Orvenfell.
Orphan fell.
Orphan or Orvan?
Orven. A-U-R-V-A-N. Fell.
Orphan.
Full of
Orphan.
orphans.
Oh.
No, we can't go to the orphan house.
Orphan.
Bax is with us.
the joke.
You got the last one, and you can fucking wait.
Yeah, I like the fact how we all heard different things. I heard organ fail.
Oh, it's a hospital. That's good.
I was like,
This place could do with
The manner of organ failure.
Right.
she's gonna.
Oh, let's
just go,
fucking
"Oh,
go.
Thank you, Blackberry Cat. Are you hungry?
Ow.
I think she's still got speak. You have speaker animals, and she just replies with meow. Fuck yourself.
Meow.
I think Blackberry might be fucking with you.
Yeah,
Probably.
Absolutely fucking with her.
But she's just gonna pat her on the head and be like, "I'll try and find you some milk later. It's okay."
Honestly, this is why I love doing the changing it to an animal bit, because I just get to screw with all of you, and it's so fun.
But Sub-Zero has no idea. She's like,
Um,
"Okay,
We're
lovely."
gonna head back across the bridge.
No.
No,
Oh,
it's
no.
straight across the
No.
Isle of Groves.
No, let's go across this little one here. Look, he says as he looks at his map.
And yeah,
Okay.
the map we all
You're
look
going
at,
to-
we're going there.
The Isle of Groves. Okay.
Yeah.
Gonna
Yeah.
head to the
So,
island.
again-
It's an orphan fell manor.
Organ fail.
Traversing.
Organvale
Streets.
Hospital, I thought it was.
Orphan Fall.
Traversing the
It's that James
streets.
Bond film, isn't
You again see lots of ghosts.
Saddest soft play.
Yep.
Get the
and
demonomicon.
having seen this ooze erupting from the cracks in the streets several times now, you do all manage to avoid it during your journey. And make it over to the bridge. The bridge itself is it's not in a good state of repair like Lithos was. It's cracked, it's crumbling, but it is sturdy. It's a sturdy structure. You can see where some of the kind of retaining walls have fallen down a little bit. It doesn't feel as safe to cross, but you aren't met with any resistance. You don't see any living people
Yeah, I was about to say,
crossing
I'm keeping an eye
this
out.
bridge.
As we're walking to the bridge, I'm just keeping an eye out to make sure we're not being followed.
Okay. Roll perception for me.
And I use my passive.
What is your passive?
It's 19.
Okay, well, I mean, knowing what these people look like, I would say that with a 19, you're able to see if there's any kind of movement in the streets that suggests to you that someone's following you. You don't see anything.
Okay.
However, I will also state that you don't know what these people are like. You don't know their mannerisms. You don't know how they would choose to follow you, whether it be rooftops, whether it be shadows, whatever. So you don't see anyone following you, though.
Okay.
Cross over to the Isle of Groves. It takes you get
Cut out.
from where
Cut
you
out.
were
Stop. Start
half an
again.
hour. Half an hour.
Half an hour.
Half hour. Half hour, do it.
12 flickers of the Tower of Plains. You get over the bridge and find yourselves on the Isle of Groves, which is very different to the one that you have just left. So where you've just left somewhere that was kind of sweeping hills and previously a very lovely, inspiring kind of ancient Greek fantasy of academia, find yourself in a very different environment. It's overgrown. It was clearly previously the main green space of the city of Gloomrock, and it was still attached to the mainland. There are the remains of garden. You can see plants bursting out of old greenhouses. You can see arboretum and another strange structure that resembles a solarium, but it's slightly different in the sense that it's not glass isn't kind of perfectly translucent or anything like that. It's a structure. But within you can see that there are lots of plants trying to escape its confines. Plants generally in the Shadowfell don't thrive. You've seen that on your journey to Gloomrock. You've seen that within Gloom. A few houses that you've been in don't keep house plants or anything like that. It's quite a grey and dreary space. Here, though, plants generally don't thrive here. They are running absolutely rampant, and they have obviously grown at unnaturally fast rates. A lot of the plants here are huge. The fact that you didn't see it from Gloomrock itself seems odd, but there are lots of walls kind of surrounding the isle itself. The fountains that you pass in Ornamental Garden, seeping thick black water, and there are massive roots breaking open the streets and sundering walls apart where the streets have been cracked by these roots. In places, there's just pools of this black ichor that you've been avoiding as you've traipsed along the island. There is grass here on the streets. So where on the Isle of Lost there wasn't any grass on the cobbles, here there's quite an abundance of, but it's maroon coloured. And again, you've got more of this black climbing ivy. There is very little growth here that's pure green, having been kind of smothered by more dominant native plants. But some of the plants you see bursting out of the greenhouses are more exotic. A couple of them you actually recognise, either from Faerun, Feywild. There are a lot of ghostly figures roaming here. A lot. They are in the streets. They're in the gardens. Some of them are dressed in kind of clothes that you would expect for gardeners to wear. Many of them are dressed in noble clothes, and even some of them are just in normal clothes. You see couples strolling arm in arm, as if they've gone for a walk in the park. You see families with young children running through the streets, almost as if they've gone to play in these wide open spaces, and they kind of cut through the greenery as if they're still kind of engaging in the activity that they were at the time of the Sever. This is a very busy place. It was obviously very popular before the Sever. I'm going to say we will take a 10-minute break so that I can let this dog out.
Bless him.
Puppy.
And then, yeah, we'll be back.
Also
Back
fix
in
your
10.
microphone, Jen.
I don't know how to fix my microphone! What are you doing? You're on the other graves.
We need to find
So
Orphans.
Urvenfell Manor. Urvenfell. Do we have any idea what it looks like? This manor.
No.
So we are
Manor.
just hoping for the best,
Another sign
as
of it.
usual.
Yeah, it should
So
have a sign.
the Isle of Groves had all the big green space and the gardens.
Yeah, there are some dwellings here. So again, Baxter, Blackberry, Catbury. You know from your readings that the Isle of Groves was the big green space. It had public parks, it had the nobles' gardens, they grew exotic plants here. This is like, think year round, like the big flower shows on crack. Yeah, like this is, that this was the place. This is where the botanists came to study. This is where horticulturalists all came and gathered, and they'd attend lectures. La de fucking da. And there are a few residential buildings on the outskirts where nobles that were particularly dedicated to this line of study lived.
And the manor is on the Isle of Groves.
The manor is on the Isle of Groves.
Did the wizard? We're tired. Did the wizard tell us what we were looking for? The thing we
Yeah, the
needed?
burnished
No.
star.
A banished star.
Did he tell us what it looked like?
I mean, you didn't ask. You didn't ask. But he told you it was an item of power. You'd know it if you saw it.
Okay.
Looking at where we're stood, does it? I know that obviously it is overgrown and things like that. Does it look like there's any rhyme or reason with pathways or anything like that? Is there something? If the gardens were constructed, is there something that's almost leading to a focal point?
Yeah, sort of. So, the northerly part of the island is mostly private gardens, not with buildings attached. The southerly part of the island has larger buildings. However, sorry, there's an animal sounding noise behind me. There are some larger buildings on the north of the island.
Okay.
As well.
So we should, yeah. I'm going to suggest to the group that maybe we start on the northerly side.
It's difficult to know because you read about the Isles, what's known of them pre-Sever.
Yeah.
What you're now seeing is obviously post-Sever, but the plants here are really overgrown, so a lot of the paths are now not traversable.
Yeah. But the larger buildings seem like they're on the northern side of the island.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we start there, considering the manor would presumably be a larger building.
I think that's a great idea. You lead the way, Baxter.
We head in that direction.
As Baxter starts walking off, I'm going to cast Locate Object.
Okay. Yeah, it gives you a pull, doesn't it? You've already used that once. Last session,
Yeah, I
didn't
can
you?
use it again. I've still got 2 charges left
Okay.
until morning.
Okay. It's within is it within a mile? Is that right?
1,000 feet, yeah.
Okay. Just gonna move you over. It's on the kind of outskirts of the pole of your spell. It's this way.
It's south.
Yes, towards the bridge.
Yes, that's what I was hoping for. So as Baxter starts walking off towards the north, I'm gonna cast Locate Object to go Baxter. It's that way. I'm gonna start walking south.
Baxter immediately spins on his heel, turns around, starts walking back, and just mutters under his breath. Frick.
Okay. As you're walking across this aisle, one of the things you noticed is that there are living people here.
Hey, what?
There are living people here.
What?
So as you start walking across the aisle, you notice many Shadowborn people, all varieties of D&D 5e races. I don't like using the term races. Species of humanoids is what I'm going to use. They live in kind of ramshackle huts, been constructed on the top of buildings, walls, etc. And you notice them not walking around on the ground. They are kind of going over the walls, and in some places they've kind of created wooden bridges to go over the top of the larger vines that are climbing over all of the buildings and walls. Oh. In some cases, they've had to build structures that actually go quite high in order to go over these plants. They don't make any effort to communicate with you. They don't wave at you. They clearly see you, but they don't make any effort to kind of get your attention or anything like that. They just go on their way. But you do now finally see several living people going about their business. It's kind of like it's a bit shanty. In some cases, you can see that they're coming out the tops of buildings that have started to fall down. Again, in this weird state of preservation where it's like they were hit by this shockwave, buildings were damaged, and then it just stopped. So you can see some of them coming out the tops of these buildings. But generally speaking, they've kind of erected their own over the tops.
Why the fuck would they live here when they could just go and live in the city?
I mean, not everyone can afford to live in the city.
Need cheaper housing.
Fucking shit.
Also, I mean, I don't think you're going to get bothered too much here.
Less rules.
Oh,
They do have some pretty good walkways, though. Maybe we should use some of them.
I don't think we should go up there.
Well, I mean,
I like the greenery.
Does looking in the direction that we're going, is the greenery almost potentially going to become a problem? Is that why, in a way, why they've built stuff above the vegetation? Because it's so overgrown.
It's blocking
Yeah.
streets in some places.
Sure. Yeah.
Doorways to old buildings, many of them are blocked. Windows have been smashed open, suggesting that there are plants just running rampant inside.
Yeah, so they built over instead of having to tackle going through.
Yeah, and the structures are very much more temporary, so they can take them down and move them.
I'm going to just point at like the greenery that's clearly blocking roads and pathways and be like, I mean, this kind of seems like why they've done it. We should probably use some of them, at least just to get across so it's easier.
Well, if we go up there and they get shitty, you're dealing with it.
Well, they're all just going about their business, right?
It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, you can hear them like quietly talking to each other, not picking out words. You can see them moving about. Some of them are hopping down and they're crossing over the bridge at the far side, which leads to Briarborn Isle. Yeah, they're not trying to hide from you, but they're just with you either.
We'll go on the walkways and start heading. Oh, fucking hurry up! I've only got 10 minutes.
We get a wiggle on.
Yeah, come on.
Get a wiggle on.
Go in.
All right. Okay. So you get your wiggle on. You climbing up one of the ladders
Yeah.
to get up to the top?
No, I fly up because fuck the lot of you.
Because your donkey is mad at you.
I'm very
Okay.
tired. I haven't flown
So
this much in years.
You all climb up to the top. The walkways are just about wide enough for two side by side, but sometimes you have to like sidle across. It's a little bit awkward and uncomfortable when you don't know the people there. But again, they don't stop you, and they don't make any move to talk to you.
Harry says good morning, and night, good day to everyone that sidles past us.
What's your name?
Several people are.
What's your name then? Hey fella, what's your name?
They ignore any of these kind of attempts. When you say g'day to some of them, they do that surprise, like, oh shit, someone spoke to me, and I haven't used my voice in a while, and you just get a back.
To you too.
But I think every single person in this group does when some random says hello to you in the streets, when you go, and hope that they didn't notice you too much. It's uncomfortable. They're not used to people talking to them. You make your way towards where the spell is pulling you, Marek. You notice, particularly, that this building is very decidedly not a manor.
This building is not a manor.
What is it then?
I mean, fuck you.
What is it?
It's not a manor. What's the manor with you?
Get the fuck out. All vote
It's not
backs
a
to
manor.
leave the party now.
Catch you later.
There are some other large buildings surrounding it, although not connected to it. One of which has a clear open entryway. This is a round building. It has windows on all sides, though what you can see through them mostly is either this black ivy or vines of exotic. It rises up, so it's this round building with the windows around the bottom, and then it rises up and has kind of more of a tower in the center of the structure. It's not like hugely tall or anything like that, but it does rise above most of the buildings surrounding it. None of the buildings here are massively tall. The doorway, the main doorway into it, is blocked. An old sign hanging above the door says Nemulia.
Okay. Nemulia.
That does.
What does that
That
mean?
doesn't. I have no idea.
Yeah, do we have any idea of what that means?
I'm going to say no.
Fair enough.
There's knock knock.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Who's there?
I'm
Doctor.
gonna.
Anyway.
Oh, yeah, carry on. I thought you were going to do the next bit of the joke.
I was like, no. Oh dear. Terrible. I know one.
But what is happening?
I know a
I do
joke.
not know.
You
Were
know
you
it?
telling a joke or?
No.
Wait.
Everyone there.
You?
Me?
You? Yeah.
I said it says knock knock, and then Larrick said knock knock, and then I went, who's there? That's the joke, because he didn't get to finish it, but he's pissed off at me still.
It's very funny now that you to explain it.
The fact that
two
everyone
minutes,
has
I
went,
can't
Funny now that you
what?
made it.
Because I thought you genuinely thought you were doing a knock knock joke.
That was, it's the best joke.
And then
waiting.
because no one answered, you were just like, all right,
It's
fine.
the best knock knock joke in the world. Here's a knock knock joke, but you've got to start it.
Answered. Mm.
You start and you go, who's there? And everyone just goes,
So is
I don't know.
is it coming from inside? This thing I'm feeling, the spell.
Yes.
But the doors. What do you mean? Yes. And then a weird eyebrow raise.
It
Yes,
comes
yes.
from inside.
This
Is it coming from
you're
inside,
feeling.
this thing I'm feeling?
Yeah. So steady on
Sexual
Shakespeare.
Not thou
So
hast
polite.
located the
So,
object.
so poetic.
It's like a Blink 182
Yeah.
lyric.
Where are you?
It's coming
coming
from
with-
inside.
Oh my god! I'm just
Shall
found
we
my next
go in
character. It's a bard. My next
Oh,
character is a
dear.
bard that just sings an emo. That's it.
Oh my
God.
god.
Cast locate object.
no.
Where are you?
Oh no.
Yes, if you forget, I'm doing it.
Fucking hell.
I'm gonna start looking around at the building to see if there's any other means of entrance.
Yeah, okay, so you
said
circle the
main door is
building.
blocked, right?
You can circle the building as much as you are able
Mhm.
before you kind of encounter side streets where things have become overgrown. There's no discernible way in that isn't blocked by plants.
Is
Little
there
way.
anywhere small enough for Cadbury to sneak in?
Canterbury.
Hmm.
I would say that in the main doorway there's probably a gap that Cadbury could slink through.
Cadbury shall slink through the gap.
Canterbury.
Fucking
Is the doorway just blocked with
Sarah
plants?
has a sudden chill
Yes.
around her neck. Sorry.
A sudden chill.
caught
Yeah.
fucking
Next
cold
cold.
by the sound of it.
Cat scarf gone.
Yeah, sadness.
Calf.
Okay, so inside Blackberry, you see that it was a large domed structure with stone arches, glass windows. The roof itself was also glass. In its center of the room, there is a pillar. A very large pillar. Around the edges where the windows are, they're potted kind of ornamental trees and plants, which you can see, given the kind of distribution of them, were obviously designed to create this kind of false glade within. They have grown to kind of an impossibly gargantuan size. Do you recognize some, again, from your own home? So things like Feywild, things that you've read about that exist on other planes. I'm going to have to Shatner to say it. They are much bigger than they should be. You've never seen some of these species as large as they are here. Others that do remain, they are grey and gnarled, and they're choked by more of this black ivy, which is climbing all over the walls, as well as bindweed and kind of thornier vines as well, which come from this
I guess it's like a rose bush, but it hasn't got vibrant flowers on it. They're kind of grey, and muted, and there's no kind of scent coming from them. You can see where the rows of stone benches were laid out, where they would hold lectures. There's a lectern at the front, but there's no. Yeah, there's no one in here. There aren't even any ghosts in here. Can you give me a perception check, please? How far into the room are you going?
Check only just through the door, just to see what's what.
Just poking in your little feline head.
Poking in my little feline bonds.
Okay. Oh, hello.
What is my kitty cat perception? Doop-a-doo. Oh, look, I get advantage on perception checks, actually. Well, only if they rely on smell. That's shit. Oh, cool, I get a +9 to perception. So that's 18 plus 9, that is 27. Yes, 27. I should be able to math better than that.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah, okay. You can see movement towards the back of the room. You can't see what. It is alive. It's not a ghost. It is a live, corporeal being. You don't know what. But there is someone or something in here.
Okay. From the inside, is there any sign of anywhere that I could like a window that I could that could be forced open, or a door that I could open, or anything at all to let everybody else in before I confront this living thing?
Are you going further in to find out?
I'll have a dead cat.
Yeah, I might as well.
Okay. Bear with. Gotta remember how to split the party. Why do you guys do this?
Because we like to mess with you, and because we know it's probably going to get one of us killed at some point, which is fun.
Okay. You should now be on a map on your own.
Can't we just start hacking our way in? It's just fucking
Gonna
plants,
leave these
right?
guys.
Just wait until she gets back.
If it's one, hang on, is it one?
Are you
big
on the
vine?
map, Lils?
Yes, I am.
You what?
Is it DM? Is it one big vine at the front entrance?
No, it's several vines, kind of crisscrossing.
Oh, right then.
Err.
But in theory, as someone who might know nothing about plants, would they be some form of connected to each other? And it's just like they've got the same roots and shit, right?
I mean, they look like they're probably the same variety of plant, but they're also bound with like black ivy, so they've then got the ivy kind of twirling around them.
Oh. Alright. I'll let you do your thing, because I want to try something in a minute.
Okay. Yeah, so Blackberry, you are in the room. You're looking for windows, yeah?
I am looking for like windows that I might be able to force open as a Blackberry rather than Capri.
So you trail around the room. The place is just choked with vines. It's been like a couple hundred years since ever it's happened. Where you are currently standing, perception check that you just had.
Yeah.
You notice that around the window, there's this kind of fungal looking thing.
Okay.
The window itself kind of appears to be clear of plants. However, the window isn't looking out onto the Isle of Groves.
All right, what's it looking out onto?
It's looking out to something bleak, but it's dark.
Okay.
There aren't buildings. There's a river running in the distance. And it's a kind of rocky looking landscape.
Fuck off.
What off?
Well, nothing. I'm not there, so it doesn't matter.
What are you thinking?
No, save it.
Nothing. I'm gonna reserve my ideas for a second.
Oh, okay.
Spoilers.
And then she's gonna like make note of that window and then move around a little bit more.
Okay.
She's been in there a real long time now.
Moving around the room.
Moving around the room.
Yeah. You don't find any windows that would really be accessible by any of them. You see some gaps. There are like gaps and you think, oh, that might be okay. And then there's just too much.
Yeah.
And the vines are like this. It's not even like, you could just get like a pair of secateurs and hope for the best. That it's like they're big, chunky, like they're almost like trunks themselves, but this is like vines.
Okay. So I'm going to come back round again then. I'm going to keep doing a circuit around the room just to see if there's anything I can spot that's of interest at all. So keep going, doing the round.
Yeah.
Doing the go.
So you go around. You find that central pillar is in fact hollow, and there is a set of stairs leading up into this tower section.
Yeah. I'm making note of that. Keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going until I get back to the door again.
Yeah. So you make your whole way around. There's no way that these guys are going to be able to get in past these vines.
Okay.
As they are.
Oh, if only we had a dimension door.
It only takes 2 people.
Yeah, but that's still one extra person who's not me.
They have to be the same size as well. So I have to go there with those 2, so.
Diggity.
Look, she's been in there for fucking ages. No, is no one else slightly worried here?
There's no sign. As I was going around, there was no sign of the living person as I was moving around.
Not as you're moving around, no.
Okay.
What's your intelligence score?
My personal intelligence is shit. Hang on. Why can't I do the thing? New mouse, what this? My intelligence is 12.
Okay. I mean, it's enough. As you walk around, you gather that A, they probably don't know you're there. And B, they are probably moving around themselves. Whatever it is quiet.
Do they smell of anything? I'm a cat. I like to sniff shit.
But just shit.
One of them has a vaguely feline scent to it.
Okay.
And there are 3 separate, fresh smells. One was centered around the fungus. Or rather, the fungal-like plant. Another was a little bit more rancid. And then the other was feline-like.
Okay. Alright, if I can't find any way to get them in, I will pop back out the door again. Oh, for God's sake.
So you guys have been stood outside waiting for Blackberry. She's been in there now for like 10, 15 minutes walking around. You haven't heard any noises? Any sounds of distress? What was it that you wanted to try, Ellie?
I want to try and get my hands into the dirt and grab hold of any like roots or anything I can see at the base of the door and cast Reduce.
Ooh, okay.
When Blackberry comes out,
okay.
she's going to climb up on Larrick's shoulder this time.
Betrayal.
Oh.
Oh no!
Doesn't want any more pets or milk either, apparently.
Ouch.
Ouch. Okay.
That is hurt.
Oh wow! looks like Baxter's going to be sharing that high shelf of being taken the piss out of.
No, that's all yours, mate.
Okay, so you're just trying to reduce
worry, there's
them. You're
plenty
not
of
trying to like harm them.
No, because it just says you can. It just makes them. Oh, hang on. The target size is halved in all dimensions, and its
Is
weight
it a
is reduced
creature?
by 1/8 of its normal.
Enlarge, reduce. Is it a creature?
It's
This is
creature or object.
Creature or object. Yeah, because I did it on the
Yeah.
painting. Fine.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
it is. It is creature or object. They don't take any damage.
No.
No
That's
damage.
fine.
They just go. Oh shit! I'm small now.
Oh, I'm little.
I'm tiny.
Okay.
Oh fucking hell!
And how long does it last, sorry?
1 minute concentration.
1 minute concentration. Okay. Yeah, you can have go.
I'll
can
have
do.
go.
Alright. So you place your hands onto the roots of the plants?
Yeah. Try and
Okay.
grab as many as I can. If they're all connected, so just in case I don't get the right one. And
Okay.
I'm aiming for the door mainly, but
Okay, so you place your hands on kind of the base vines immediately with as Blackberry is finishing her round of Nemulia. You cast Reduce. The large, like thick vines that you are touching reduce down, and they take with it a good chunk of the rest of the vines door. It also takes a lot of the vines out that you kind of see protruding from the glass ceiling as well. They all kind of shrink down. You hear like glass as it falls back in as the vines are wrenched down through. It becomes a much smaller plant. There's enough room for all of you to get through the door, but you do have to kind of fight past some of the ivy that's lingering because it was curled around the vines.
as soon as it's done, it's like, if you want to get in, you start cutting your way through now while they're smaller. Now, go, quick. I'm just holding.
I don't have a weapon. Someone with something sharp.
I give Larry my moon sword again. I don't look, I just hand it back.
Just takes it. I'm
Okay.
going to start my
Larrick,
way through.
the sword, as it's passed to you, and you hold it in your hand with intent. Finally, a shadowborn gnome behind you, who's been walking along the walls, stops and shouts down, "Don't you dare cut that plant!"
What? That fucking, there's a ghost. Oh, no, it's in. All right. Why? We need to get in here.
He points, and the direction that he is pointing, and you look over, and you see that walking around, or loafing around, I guess would be accurate, on the aisle, you see what you recognize as a shambling man. Not walking fast, just moving very slowly.
Shambling, almost.
Shambling,
Exactly.
You will.
You hadn't noticed these partly because you weren't really keeping an eye out partly because you were distracted by actual living people here. But it blends in with the scenery well, and it's very easy to miss them unless you're really actively looking for them. He just points over it. You touch that plant, you're dead.
Back. Right.
30
How do we
seconds, guys.
fucking
30
get in then?
seconds. 30
Yeah, 30
seconds, guys.
seconds.
Just get in.
I'm
Push
just
in.
going to go in, yeah. I'm just going to slide in through the roots then.
We all just going in.
Yeah, I'll
Yep.
go in.
Okay, you all hop in.
I am going to sheath the sword for a second there in my belt whilst I do it.
Okay.
Well,
As you guys get in, you can just hear the gnome muttering under his breath about fucking stupid adventurers coming to the groves.
I shout back
Coming
in
to the
gnomish,
Isles.
fuck off.
Fuck yeah!
Yeah, I
Nice.
shout back in gnomish, fuck off.
As you shout in gnomish, you see him go, like, oh! And then kind of nods to himself and carries on with
And
what he was
I
doing.
perfectly wait there, flipping like that, and then the plants grow back.
So yeah,
And we
the
all die.
plants re-enlarge. You're now all stood in the center of the, or in the doorway of this room. You see that the plants don't come back exactly as they were, and they smash through other parts of the remaining glass. Other plants that are in the way get kind of trampled or knocked over, and there's a level of carnage going on. It creates quite a lot of noise.
Oh.
I'm gonna just move your to your mouth.
Element of surprise. You're welcome.
Off it goes.
You're very pleased to see that Blackberry is in fact unharmed.
Wow.
I thought Blackberry was
I
outside
don't know what
with
you're
us.
fucking saying. I don't know, cat.
I can't see shit.
No, I can't
You
see
can't
shit.
see shit.
I'm all...
I stop
can
moving
see.
then.
Hang on. Oh, wait,
Oh
no,
my
I
God.
can see it, but I can only see me on that layer. I can see the others, but they're all ghosts.
Blackberry is going to.
I have put daylight on the actual thing, so I don't know why.
Delete the token and put it back on again.
Yeah, that's it.
It's just weird.
That's what you had to do last time.
We have to hire people to do this for us.
So weird. Well, it's just like, you know, when you do it, and you're like, okay, it's done, but it just doesn't work out. It's a bit annoying. Right, I'm just gonna delete. Lily, you can see, right?
Yeah, I can see.
Right. There you go. Anything?
Let's write this down.
I didn't even get that. That was good.
That is what you just did. Oh, I can see
I
that. I can see everyone on the layer.
Good.
Yay.
Can everyone else see
Yeah.
Yeah.
at least something?
No.
It should be quite dark, but you should be able to see. Right, hang on. I'm going to delete you as well. How about now?
Oh, why is he so small?
I don't know.
Is that why is
I'll go a minute.
Oh yeah, we're all different sizes.
Oh yeah, there we go.
All over 5 foot now.
Safsira's fucking massive.
I don't know why. Hang on.
I should be a
Blackberry.
lot smaller.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
like
really
proper
cute. I can
size.
be because I am a kitty.
Okay.
Is it proper dark in here?
It's quite dark.
How dare you leave? I'm not 5 foot. How dare you put me back to what I'm supposed to be?
There you go.
Thank you.
Jesus.
Hey,
Because
look.
Baxter can't fucking see, can he?
I don't know why.
He's blind.
There's no reason why I shouldn't be able to see. I've put daylight on map.
He ain't got dark vision, is he?
No,
I
but
don't
there's
have dark
daylight
vision.
on map.
Oh,
I can see. No, it's alright. I can see the
It
outline
should-
now.
It should be dark.
Can see,
It is not
yeah.
bright in there. The map
Yeah.
itself I have lit to be quite dark.
Sorry, the problem was that it hadn't actually moved me across from the other map. So, but I'm there now, so it's all good.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, there you go. Okay,
Wow.
so you're all in the room and you see what? Blackberry has been seeing. However, you have created somewhat of a ruckus
Of course.
in the enlarged scenario. All the plants returning to their normal size and going back to where they were ish. You hear a kind of croaky, garbled sound coming from the back of the room this direction. Good.
Oh, I
Amazing.
thought you were building up for.
No, yeah, we're not doing shit.
No, you hear a croaky, garbled sound coming from this area.
What the?
Is it?
Oh shit!
Oh dear God, no.
That's
no.
exactly what it is. Yeah.
No, thank you.
I forgot about that.
I hadn't.
Right, thanks.
Actually, not it.
I'm gonna start.
Blackberry's gonna go and have a look.
Aren't you a cat?
Yeah, I know. It's great.
He
First
can-
line of defense, guys.
Communicate shit.
Send a feline.
Send the cat.
Send the cat. The
You
cat
leave
with
your
all
ass
of
in front
4
of it.
hit points. The cat with all of like 4 hit points.
He goes over, lies down, and just.
died.
And how many hit points do I have as a cat? Oh, I have 2 hit points as a cat. Amazing.
I really don't know you should be going over there.
Well, I'm a cat. It's not going to pay much attention to me.
Hopefully.
So yeah, Blackberry's gonna like go in this general direction and see what she can see.
Famous last words.
So Blackberry going in this direction, having now heard a sound, you can see in the foliage there's some kind of really ghastly figure lurking there. It has a really wide open maw. It's almost it's almost like kind of rictus grin, I suppose, but it's wide and it's black and it's like sagging skin rather than teeth and bone. Hidden in the foliage is some kind of humanoid shaped creature.
It's a nope from Nope.
That's
Oh,
a fucking
Blackberry.
nope.
Yeah, and Blackberry is fucking noping out there.
Yeah.
Everyone's.
As you go to
Like,
move away, it's
They're
one of
all
its
puffed
long,
out,
emaciated arms and claws reaches out from the foliage and it takes a step out.
Yeah, no,
And
Blackberry's like full fur, all puffed out, tail going, she's like, no.
The kind of claws on the end of its hand are like, it's not like pointing at you, but it's reaching one arm out and it's a step. As it does,
Fuckity nope.
there's very quiet, almost imperceptible if you didn't know that there was someone or something in this building. Blackberry, you particularly hear the sound of, it sounds like large feet, large paws hitting the ground. And you see emerging from
Oh, it's them motherfuckers.
Emerging from the gloom where the staircase is, well, you know the staircase is in the pillar, a large lamia, which you recognize.
I'm about to say, do we recognise them?
You do. You recognize this as one of the lamia that you met in the Palace of Heart's Desire.
Oh, well.
Do we see both of these things now?
Yes. So the one that's emerged out of the big tree here, you see that.
Wasn't there two? There was 2 lamias in the Palace of Hearts, wasn't there?
There were 2.
Okay. Oh. No, I'm not.
Yeah, it's good to see you, Freddy Frizz. Yeah.
Hey, we've met. Wait, it's this. We know each other, right? Do you remember us?
It stops.
Oh, we used to be kids.
Sighs.
Oh shit.
Rolls its eyes. Oh shit. I was hoping it wouldn't be you.
That's fucking rude. We've only met once.
Yes. It was very annoying.
I'm starting to really dislike you.
So
Is this a friend of yours or?
Oh, not exactly. Associate?
Fuck buddy.
Absolutely not.
Go to the main shop.
So what are you doing here?
That is for me to know. What are you doing here?
I mean, at this point, surely we're at least acquaintances.
I mean, I've had a bath in the last 2 days. None of you smell very nice. I like my acquaintances to at least be clean.
I washed yesterday.
Oh.
With soap and everything.
You haven't done a great job of washing off that black ooze off your feet.
Well, that's new. See, that's just happened.
Well, I mean, if there's
Pungent.
a way that you could get us back to the Feywild, then maybe we could have a bath.
I have no interest in helping you.
Where's your friend?
Away.
Yeah, one day I'm going to ask a question in this place, and someone's just going to answer it. Real
Maybe
nice.
you should ask people when it's your business.
Me.
I'm really starting to not like you.
Didn't we? Like, we had a nice little chat in the palace. We helped each other out. What are you being such a dick for?
Because things have evolved.
What's happened?
How's that our fault?
I like fish and shit.
Because you were involved in the evolving.
Do you want to fill us in?
No,
No, I'll pass.
Brilliant.
Right.
Yeah.
it's not within my capacity to
Who did they
fill
work-
you in.
Who did they work for again, Jen?
Did I
They-
tell you? I don't
Yes,
know
you
if I
did.
did.
Yes,
There
she
was a
did.
friend.
They were sent by somebody
Wasn't
to
it-
find out Tasha's real name because
Yeah.
she said something about him that
Yeah,
pissed
wasn't it-
him off.
That was
Wasn't it a prince?
It was. Yeah, it was print, wasn't it? Just the guy who runs this place.
I think it
Oh
was.
shit, maybe it was.
It was.
I think,
Might well have been actually, yeah.
Was it?
I think so. I'm trying
I
to.
swear it was Prince.
Can we roll a history?
Yeah, come on.
Because I think what considering we're all sort of remembering it, I think you did tell us.
I think I might have. I'm
I
just curious
swear
if
they
any
went
of
back
you
to the
took notes.
Shadowfell.
Where they were.
Bum, bum, bum.
I recorded everything and then it was lost.
I mean,
Oh.
well,
I'm gonna roll it.
I mean, I got a natural 20, so.
But you're also a fucking
I'm
cat.
also a cat. Doesn't
I-
matter.
That's fine, guys. I've got this. I got a 6.
Cadbury remembers. She
I
says,
got
meow.
4.
Good.
None of
Did
us.
anybody
remember.
take any notes?
I'm
I'm
having a
your kid
look.
now, Jen.
I lost my
But it's a
notebook in the
different
move,
book.
to be honest. I will be honest with that one.
it's a
The
different
one
book.
notebook I had for Beldark is completely gone.
They're in the palace. I thought it was the silent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they in Zabilda's bedroom.
Yes.
They were into
They
it.
were, yeah.
Because there was the whole
Sorry.
thing about resting down.
I can't remember when we did that.
Fucking.
I guess it would be like last summer.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh, it was. Yeah.
Call
it
back.
was-
Mhm.
Sent by Ranite, a demon prince.
That's it.
Ah.
Damn, we're so close.
By who?
Nice.
But-
It looks like I put ranite, but I might have spelled it wrong.
I put Razit.
Okay, yeah, that's fine then. I did
Ratchet,
tell
I
you.
put-
It's not Rano. His name is Razed.
Razed.
He's well known by anyone who has as in within the game, who has read about the Abyss.
Is that him?
Okay,
You know of Grazed? He's kind of a big deal.
I put as a drat. As a drat.
Grazed. GRAZ''ZT. I've had so
I've
much
written
fun
some-
having to type that into my document.
I've written
What?
something else, and I think it's just a word I've made up then.
Grazed.
Yeah.
Razzmatazz.
I've put as oh god, as drat in the abyss is what I followed that with.
Okay.
Well, we've got
Um,
several leads then.
Blackberry, natural 20. Anyone else?
Yeah.
Or what did you do on your history?
I'm a cat.
No.
6.
No.
Hang on.
12.
Sorry.
Okay. Lily, I'm gonna
Oh. 9.
send you a little message.
Kill.
Secret message.
Secret
To the cat.
message. I know.
Well, yeah, this is why.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you're being really helpful, and it's super nice to see you again and all. But we're actually just looking for something, so we'll just fucking sidle around you and fuck off here.
No.
No.
No, so you don't want to talk to us, but you want us to fuck off. What?
Yes.
I'm really confused. Oh, you want us to leave?
Yes, astute.
Oh, we kind
Okay,
of
but we
No,
are
his name's
busy.
Larrick.
Well, you just do your little tiny plant thing.
Nah,
and
it's a one-time deal.
It actually is. We're stuck in here,
well,
guys.
I'd say that was quite foolish.
How did you
How
get in
did
there?
you? Yeah. How did you get in here?
Same way
Oh,
I got in and out of the
fucking-
palace.
Old salad
Go on.
fingers friend. Over there.
Oh, you went for a mirror last time.
Yeah, you did.
You do that for us and we'll leave. You get the mirror thing and we'll leave.
It doesn't work that way.
And then you're a liar.
How does it work? Go on.
Well, for one, it is activated and controlled by my master. And for two, it's not going to take you where you want to go.
Not a very good system then, really, is it?
Well, it'll take me where I want to go.
Where does it take you?
Back.
Is it just like potluck? Pop out on a beach, maybe in a volcano.
Or
No,
is it
Skydiving.
only controlled with where your master wants you to go?
in a sense.
So it doesn't. So I mean, it works for you in the sense that when they decide you should go, then you're able to.
Yes, I suppose.
So what are you hanging around for?
Because I have found the thing that I want and I don't want you to have it.
And it's in here.
It is in this building, yes.
Right.
Now,
So-
we helped each other out last time, which is the only reason why my little friend over here face off.
Yeah. Can we just all stop ignoring the really fucking ugly elephant in the room? What the fuck is that thing?
It's a Beldark.
A
What'd
bulldog.
you call me?
It's a ball bag. It's a Beldark.
Bulldog.
It's a ball bag.
It's a ball bag.
It's
A
so
ball bag. Thank you.
Why
That's
is
what
it
this is for.
Mario?
It's me, a ball bag.
Ball bag.
Yahoo!
It's a Beldark, a creature of the abyss.
Oh,
Right.
And you brought it with you.
for fun.
Are you're fucking.
Hold on. Sorry.
I
So
have.
just
I
to
asked her
wind
not.
this back, you knew that we would be coming here.
I didn't know you'd be coming here.
Your master knew that we'd be coming here.
No.
I don't
So
think
then
anyone
why-
said
Mighty
that.
conceited as a group of people.
I don't think
Why-
they
So why are you
mentioned
just
anything.
making shit up?
None of them said
I
anything about us coming.
I flipped the bird at you, and I'm like, yeah, but okay, so why? So you said that you're here because there's something in this building that you want, and you don't want us to have it.
No, I don't want you to have it. I came and found it. Finders keepers.
Oh, wait, so you've got the thing we're looking for. Cool, right.
Right, so you've got it.
I didn't say I have it. I don't have opposable thumbs. Except he actually does.
What a lie. This guy's lying all the time.
Well, I mean, I do, but you can clearly see I don't have it in my hand.
Is it up your butt?
So
He's
what's
up
your
my
plan?
butt, yes.
Well, you
Cool.
literally just sit here, not getting the thing, but guarding the thing. What, for how long?
I didn't say I was not getting the thing. Someone made a god-awful noise. Came downstairs.
Can I...
Now, as I said, we helped each other out last time. Very happy for you to just fuck off. And we don't need to have a... Damien.
What?
He can see you.
I'm just.
He has seen you walking around the other side.
Yeah, I'm just wandering about, looking at bits and bobs.
Okay, as he sees you going to walk around, he clicks his hand. And the Beldark starts making his way.
Very subtly, I'm going to try and cast Shield of Faith on Larrick.
Okay, so
I'm not doing anything. I'm staying. I'm not sneaking.
Well, look,
I'm just having a poke around
I'm
the room.
still
I'm
casting
bored of the
Shield
conversation.
of Faith on Larrick.
Okay. Look, we need to get this thing. It may not even be the same thing.
Hmm.
Damo, you get +2 to
What is
AC.
your thing? You tell me. What is your thing?
You tell us first. I think it's only fair, considering we helped you last time and gave you the information you wanted. You go first.
I am getting a thing that smells like a certain person.
What? Okay, I don't think.
Now, what is your thing?
We're getting a thing to try and help us get home.
And what is your thing?
It's a very good question. I'm not even sure what it looks like.
Okay. Well, my thing
But yours
is like a glass ball, and it smells, and I'm taking it home.
Right. Are we looking for the star thing?
You are looking for the banished star.
Banished star, but we don't know what it looks like. I'm gonna go over here to this really big plant.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just gonna I'm sort of looking back over, watching the conversation. Like, I'm not trying to hide, but I've got my back to this fucking thing and this Beldark or ballback or whatever it is, and I am gonna cast Locate Object again.
Okay.
But I want to do it so it's not seen what I'm doing.
Okay. What's its components? As in, is it verbal, semantic?
All of the above.
Okay. You can do it, but I need you to roll me sleight of hand. I'll say with advantage because you're in a bush. So I got really bad hiccups.
I really like this bush. Really cool plant. Sleight of hand. Oh, I just rolled a 14 and a natural 20, so I think I'll take that natural 20 there.
Oh, all right then. Yeah, okay, so you managed to
I rolled
cast
one
it.
for like 5 sessions, maybe.
You managed to cast
Yeah,
it
go on.
quietly and without drawing attention to yourself in any other way. It's up. It's above your head.
Well,
Look,
I think our thing potentially looks maybe star-like, and but who knows?
Well, you clearly don't.
Well, isn't that funny?
Mm.
How about we get our thing, and then if it's the thing you're looking for, we'll talk then. But if it's not, like we said, we can't get out of it. Or we get your thing for you as well.
Why don't I get my thing and leave? And then you can go and get your thing and hope that it wasn't the same thing.
fine. Look, right, we're going to go round in fucking circles here, and we haven't got longer. Why don't you go and get your thing, you fuck off, and then we'll have a look. Jobs are good, yeah?
I mean, yeah, that sounds great.
Okay, well then go.
Thank you.
We'll just stay down here. We won't get in your way, all right?
Okay. Are you bluffing?
No, I'm going to stay down here and not get this way.
Okay. All right. Good. Well, it was. Well, I saw you anyway. Bye. And he goes up the stairs. You hear him kind of moving around a bit.
Is it
And
moving?
the thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shit. Larry's like pacing in a little circle, just like staring at the ceiling this whole time. You can see his head's like moving back and forth.
Is the creature still down with us?
The creature is still down with you.
I'm gonna go over to Panic, and I'm just gonna sidle up next to her. Look, we need to have a real long chat when all this is over, but right now I need a distraction.
On it. What do you want?
Just make sure that thing doesn't see me slip past.
Cool. And with that, I'm gonna go past to there and
Oh my god.
I just want to do this. I'm gonna hit it with a guiding bolt.
Okay.
I mean, it's
Okay.
a distraction. Yeah.
Just quickly just to clarify, is the doorway open for us with the vines or not?
No.
Nope.
No, they've gone big
We
again.
are well and truly stuck in here.
Yeah.
But there's gaps through it where you can see, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
But
say, I'm
they're
trying to. Sorry, carry on.
I was just gonna say that they're like this.
Yeah.
They're almost like
Yeah, cool.
like arrow slits almost.
After I finish talking to Panic and actually goes over and decides to do that, I'm going to be trying to motion to the others, like, quietly.
Okay. The object you are sensing has moved to one side of the room and stopped.
And stopped.
It has stopped.
Shit, is the portal upstairs? Maybe, isn't it?
Panic guiding bolt.
I
Roll
got 22.
to hit. Great. Okay.
I'm going to bolt as soon as she fucking, like, blah, blah, blah! I'm just
Okay,
going to
so
start
you're-
running for the door.
You're essentially holding action. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I hold that? Yeah, I'm gonna.
Don't forget you got your +2 to your AC demo.
I'm gonna hold an action as well.
Probably
Okay.
It's 20.
Yeah. With the spell.
Okay. So panic guiding bolt
Mhm.
hits the Bodak. Larrick, knowing that this is going to happen, you have one turn to do whatever it is that you're going to do, which I presume is to leg it upstairs.
Yes, so 45 will bring me to just past the Bodak.
Yep.
5. I've got another 15 feet. How many do I need to go up the stairs and into the room where the Lamia is?
Another 40.
Another 40.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'll use a key point and my bonus action to step of the wind, which will give me a dash.
Mm-hmm.
So I will use all of that to literally, and he doesn't even take the stairs. Like he fucking runs past the Bodak as soon, like almost ducking under fucking Panic's guided bolt. And then
Yeah.
he's just gonna like run the walls up the stairs and slide into the room where the Lamia is. What do I see?
Okay, so running up the stairs, which are broken and rickety, but obviously you get your thingy where you just run up shit, so
Fast
that's
as
fine.
fuck, boy.
Yep.
I get the power of 2,000 vines.
In the center of the room, what you see is in the center of the room there is a domed lens which is sitting over a pedestal which had a little depression in it, like to hold an orb. The lens has been smashed, and in the top of the roof there's like an open circle that goes straight out. In the rest of the room, there are desks, bookcases, books, etc., lab equipment. And on one side of the room is a large mirror on which the Lamia's hand is against it, and in the other is a glass orb.
As I slide into the room, I'm going to use my action and I'm going to unhook a dart from my belt, and the dart's just going to go straight for the mirror to try and smash it before I can open the portal.
Oh, hot diggity dog!
I mean, at the end of the day, he's got bad luck as it is, so who cares?
Oh man. Okay, roll to
We can't let him go with that thing. We need it.
Yeah.
roll to hit.
Also, I think this is like the second time I've used a dart in 3 years as a month. Roll to hit. Oh my god, 6. Where is it? 16 plus 7. Maths. 23.
Okay.
No.
You
Yes.
throw your
I'm
dart.
tired. No.
It slams into the mirror. The mirror just cracks. Like a spiderweb crack across the whole surface. And the dart is just sticking out of the backboard mirror. You literally have enough time as you hear this commotion downstairs starting to erupt. You have enough time for you to see the Lamia again, this exasperated sigh, and just start to turn his head over his shoulder. Ellie, can you roll for damage on Guiding Bolt?
I did, and then all that happened. I got
Yeah.
I got 17 points of radiant
Nice.
damage.
Okay. Just checking. That's absolutely fine. Okay.
Okay, good. I'm glad.
Okay. I'm gonna say we're gonna end it there, and we'll go straight into combat next session.
Fucking what?
Shall I make a note that I've held an action?
Yes. What is your held action?
To
Do
use
one
Vortex
round.
Warp
To use Vortex Warp.
on the creature.
What were you planning on using Vortex Warp on?
The creature.
Okay. Do you want to do that?
I can do it now if you want.
Yeah.
To see if it
Let's do
works.
it. Let's do it.
Okay. So let's do it. I'm casting
Let's
it at
do
third
it.
level.
Oh my god, if you think I'm doing if you're going to do what I think you're going to do, that's fucking genius.
So can I get a Constitution saving throw from the creature?
Yes. Do you need to see this creature? Because where you currently are in the room, you can't.
Oh, hold on. Oh, is it on the other side of the pillar?
Baxter.
It's on the other side of the pillar.
Oh.
Pillar, not pillow.
I do like to think that
Otherwise,
Baxter
yeah.
probably would have been having a conversation shouting from the doorway.
I kind of hope he was.
Oh, yeah, no,
just
I
for
would-
flair.
What
an idiot, what?
to be fair, because I had I mean, it's up to you, but because I had a conversation with.
I would say you would have moved about that far in the room,
Yeah.
but that is a reminder for next time to move your token.
Yes. Sorry.
You get one more
Too into the conversation.
What? Yeah, what are you trying to do with Vortex Warp?
I am trying. So I need a Constitution saving throw from the creature,
Mhm.
and I'm trying to teleport them outside of the building.
Yes.
Okay.
through one of the gaps in the vines.
That
takes them
explains
to an
why you are.
Yes, it takes them to an unoccupied space that I can see.
Okay. That is a. I was just about to tell numbers, which is giving shit away. That is an 18.
So that was a good plan, though, mate.
It passes.
Bit panicky because if he starts attacking the vines to get to us,
Then he gets fucked up by shambling mounds.
Then
Yeah.
then
so
there's a
the
fight
rest of
going.
the people out
And,
there.
and there's a fight going on out there between the shambling mound and the creature.
Pretty
Okay,
sure.
cool. We will try again later.
Okay. So, yep. Ready for next session. First thing we're going to do is roll initiative.
Aww.
Have I stopped? Did the dart smashing the mirror stop it?
The
from
dart
moving
has
forward,
smashed the mirror. Yes.
though? Okay.
Okay.
I want to play more.
I'd like to play more, but I have to do work shit tomorrow.
That's stupid.
It's late.
Sorry.
What a stupid thing you have to do.
Yes, I know. The funny thing being that I do have to do stupid things. So yes.
Thing.